Ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, here is the skill, the highly regarded Devin the Dream Hayes.
Bud Crawford is a fight fan, and he's a fight fan's fighter.
The NS Express is a runaway train.
Ain't no pressure when you built for this.
Man down, round one. The truth hurts.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the undefeated super flyweight from San Antonio, Texas, Jesse Bam Rodriguez!
The universally recognized undisputed lightweight champion of the world, Devin the Dream Hayes.
Yo, what's up, family? We back with another one. Man, much love and respect. I appreciate everybody coming through. Once again, you're rocking with Right Side over here, man. First things first, we got a lot of topics we're going to talk about. You know what I'm saying? We're going to open the panel up. As always, we get started later, or we dropped the link early over here because we get started late. But before I do things, y'all know we always got to be in order. We got to be in order on this show, and we got to do things the right way. Shout out to my, and that means, respectfully, that means addressing the chat. We have to address everybody that came through showing love. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button, right? Smash the like button, share the video. If you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. You understand what I'm talking about? We got some big things going, and we collaborating, and hey, we just gonna keep making it happen. We're gonna keep making it happen, man. We had a hell of an interview earlier today with Jaleel Hackett's father. You know what I'm saying, Coach B, and if you go back and check that video out, man, Coach B, he a sound clip waiting to happen. Respectfully, I say that respectfully, but hey, a great interview by that brother. A great interview. First things first, man, shout out to the ladies at Outta. Y'all make sure y'all go sub to them. They got an all-white party. I don't know if I've ever seen an all-white party on YouTube. Pretty sure I've never seen it, but they have an all-white party coming up. Y'all make sure, I believe it's this Friday, either this Friday or Saturday. I'll get the details and make sure that I clue y'all in. But y'all make sure y'all go sub to them, man. Shout out to the ladies at Outta. Shout out to my brother in the building. Texas G is in the building. Damn, 50 minutes till you start, you out of order. Come on. Out of order is a phenomenon. I want y'all to understand this. I want y'all to understand the phenomenon that's going on through the YouTube boxing community. The out of order thing, it's a phenomenon. Just watch how people are using it. Okay, remember who started that. Now remember where it came from. We might, Out of Order Promotions. We working on it. We working on it now. We getting the trademark. Actually, Out of Order Promotions shortly, hopefully, if everything goes accordingly, we will be an LLC. And so shout out to Out of Order Promotions. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my brother Dank Father in the building. Dank said, let's cook. I seen you over there. I seen you over there cooking with Knockout, man. Shout out to my brother Knockout. Had a hell of a show, a hell of an interview as well. Shout out to Knockout, man. Much love and respect to my brother. Shout out to my brother, the boxing fanatic. Y'all call him the boxing fanatic. I call him Paid. Your mama call you Paid, so I'm gonna call you Paid. Respectfully, of course. Shout out to the Melvin Air Podcast, man. Y'all go make sure y'all sub to the Melvin Air Podcast. The brother do a hell of a job over there. You understand what I'm saying? Go show the brother love, man. Salute, fam. Much love and respect. Shout out to the CEO, right? The CEO of Out of Order Promotions. My brother Piro, man. Salute to Piro. Much love and respect, my brother. Shout out to the Master Debater. One of the greats out here doing it. You understand? Also, covering college football. You understand? Covering the NFL. He covers it all. You understand? So y'all make sure y'all go sub to my brother D Free. D Free, I keep telling you, I gotta get with you because we gotta get this draft show going, brother. We gotta get the draft show going, and that'll be a whole nother wrinkle to everything we got going on around here. Shout out to my uncle, man. The OG is in the building. Uncle Shelton is in the building. Salute to Uncle Shelton, man. Much love and respect. Much love and respect. Look, we got to start off and we got to address a few things first. And we're going to drop the link shortly. Y'all give me 1 second. Gabe Rosado and Devin Haney. These brothers out of order. Both of them. They out of order. Shout out to my brother Teach in the building. They out of order with this damn conversation they got going on Twitter. But I found it hilarious. I found it absolutely hilarious. And I ain't had no problem with it. I ain't had from either side. I had no problem whatsoever. And I want to pull it up. Just going off of some of the back and forth, because now, even now, I believe this was posted yesterday, but now you got Devin Haney, he got Gabe Rosario. Every time this man has been dropped, we heard, and I wasn't mad at Gabe Rosado. I wasn't mad at Gabe Rosado for what he said. You know what I'm saying? Because when Gabe Rosado, when he went out of there and he said that this is a tough fight, you know, hell, that's what I want to hear. And ladies, let me know what day is the what day is the all white party so the people can put the show out. Drop it in the link. Shout out to my sister Bella, Faith Bella. I'm about to drop the link. Give me 1 second. Shout out to my brother Troy Graham as well. It's just crazy. Now I wasn't mad when Gabe Rosado say he think it's a bad fight for them. I ain't mad at that. And the reason he said it was, hey, oh man, Jose, that man can punch, right? He questioning Devin Chin. Well, one thing you're not hearing anybody say it's a walk in the park. And this is how I like to see my fighters come back. I don't want you, hey, come back and get the smoke. Now, people have been telling me that all of a sudden, Jose Ramirez, oh, he ain't that good no more. This supposed to be easy for Devin, but he can punch. Well, this man unified the division. But then on the opposite side, when and like I said, I have no matter of fact, if I was Devin, I would embrace that opinion. You damn right. I'm fighting one of the best in the division. That's how I would take it. But Devin comes back and say, well, and I believe this is true anyway, but hey, I was trying to get you to fight one of my fighters, Gatekeeper. Mr. Gatekeeper. That we might start calling him Mr. Gatekeeper over here. Rosado. Shout out to him, man. I ain't got no problem with it, brother. And you most known for getting your ass whooped and blooded by who? Triple G. And we all remember that fight. All I'm saying is that I don't think either one were wrong. I like the back and forth, but that whole Chinny thing, man, I watched this man get up multiple times, and shout out to Rick Thames, man. Where Rick at? When Rick show up, man, I gotta call him out on this one right here. Rick, the one thing he want to keep talking about is the judge and the referee and Harvey Dock. That's what he's gonna tell you, Harvey Dock. Well, damn it, I don't hear the same smoke for Wilkes. Where's the same smoke at? We got to call a spade a spade. That's all we got to do around here. That's all I'm saying. Shout out to the ladies of Outta, man, for the $10 super sticker, man. Much love and respect. We're gonna have the drops coming. We're going to have the drops coming for the super chats and the super stickers. You understand what I'm saying? But shout out to my sisters over there, man. Much love and respect. Like I said, y'all make sure y'all check them out. Saturday, the all-white show. It's going to be a hell of a show, man. I'm going to be over there laughing my ass off. But all I'm saying at the end of the day, Gabe Rosado, in this situation, I don't think he was out of order. I think he just said what he thought. You understand? But that man, like Devin told him, you couldn't carry. I'm trying to set up a fight with one of my fighters for you, nigga. I'm trying to put you on. Gatekeeper. I'm trying to put you on. When you was 26, you couldn't carry my damn bags, brother. That's what he said. I thought it was interesting. I thought it was very interesting. Also tonight, we're going to continue that conversation. They're telling me Lamont Roach versus Tank Davis. June 21st is what I'm hearing. Shout out to L-Dub Boxing, man. If y'all don't know L-Dub, go sub to L-Dub. Brilliant boxing mind. I'm hearing that. I'm hearing June 20th right now. It's not set in stone. I ain't got no problem with the rematch. I want to see the damn rematch. You understand what I'm saying? And I seen my sister Bella. Bella, this is why. I changed piece of the show for you, sis. I changed the piece for you because when you said Bud want to see Shakur fight Keyshawn. Oh, then all right. Let me go ahead. I'm gonna start giving my wrenches back out. But sis, I pulled this up for you. Bud wanting to see Keyshawn versus Shakur. Now, in the interview I watched, and that's why I pulled up, because the interview I watched, I don't know if I saw the exact same thing as far as what you're saying. I don't know. I can't say for a fact. You understand? Shout out to my brother BVO in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go show love to BVO. Had a hell of an interview tonight as well. I was a part of that interview like I brought up earlier. Shout out to BVO, man. Much love and respect. Shout out to my brother Ronnie Bravo. As always, we dropped the link early. Oh, shout out to Nick J in the building. I apologize, sis. Y'all make sure y'all go sub to the Queens of the Ring over there. Man, they doing a hell of a job over there. A hell of a job. Rick, I was just talking about you. Rick. And we're going to address it tonight. I seen the Harvey Doc point. So you know what it is, Rick. You know whenever you bring a point like that, you know we're going to take it on the chin and we're going to talk about it. We're going to pin the link at the top. Man, y'all feel free. Well, hold on a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Hey, everybody, hold on now. Nigga, how y'all going to call me long-winded out this motherfucker? I just got started. This show ain't been started 10 damn minutes, and y'all calling me long-winded. I ain't mad at it. Shout out to my brother Cash Crypto in the building. And as always, my brothers pull up, man. And we got to give him the proper introduction. One of the great boxing minds out here, man. One of the greats. You understand what I'm saying? He be out of order sometimes. I ain't gonna lie. He be out of order. They call him the boxing fanatic, but your mama call you paid, so I'm gonna call you paid. It is what it is. Shout out to my brother Paid in the building. And we also got my brother straight out of Alaska. That's the one you was looking for, Piro. That's the one you was looking for. A brilliant mind. We will have a show tomorrow, by the way. We will be talking politics, and we will be talking the conspiracy piece of it. Hey, shout out to my brother Cash Crypto in the building. Cash, salute. Paid, salute. Brother Paid, give me your opening statement, and then we're gonna cook on everything boxing talk around here, man.
Shit, I ain't really got too much but to the Gage Rosado situation, I gotta admit, bro, he took his ass whoopings like a man. He ain't gonna call police on motherfuckers or put cases on bitches. But that's about it.
Who popped dirty against who popped dirty against Gage Rosado?
That ain't the point.
No, that is the point.
No, that ain't.
That's the exact point.
No, it's not, bro.
That's the exact point.
Like he said, he took his ass whoopings like a man. He ain't go to the police about the shit.
So let me ask you this real quick. If me and you get in a fight, and we supposed to be throwing fisticuffs, and I pistol whip your motherfucking ass. Hey, I ain't out of hold on. Answer my question. I ain't out of order.
Hell no. Ain't no rules to that
Amazing.
shit.
This is boxing.
Hell no.
There are rules to boxing. Yes, there are rules.
I get that part, but what I'm saying is if we in a street fight, bro, and you pistol with me, that's my bad for liking.
I'm not saying, I'm talking in extremes in that situation.
All right, in boxing,
I'm talking about in the ring. If a motherfucker pop dirty and is cheating in the damn ring, hell, this is a combat sport, man.
I would give y'all that if I didn't see what I saw. Like, I give y'all that, but I can't really say, bro. I can't really just say that nigga was just on some steroid shit because the nigga looked fucking sloppy to me, bro. Like,
all right, your opinion versus the blood test tell two different stories. I say that respectfully. Real quick, real quick. I got my brother in the building, man. The CEO of Out of Order. Like I said, we are working on getting Out of Order Promotions LLC in order. We're gonna get it in order, okay? And so, but this will be the CEO. I'll be the owner, the president, not everything else.
I own the trademark, nigga. So y'all gotta go through me.
What trademark?
Yeah, you gonna find out.
Oh, look, see how Negroes want to do you? See how Negroes want to do you? Hey, shout out to my brother. Hey, Cash. Hey, look, it might be worrisome because it's running rampant in the streets right now. Out of order is running rampant in the streets. I said, damn, I ain't even on the damn panels, motherfucker, saying that you out of order. I said, hey, we done solidified ourselves accordingly. But we got my brother, the CEO of Out of Order Promotions, in the building. And I know he's gonna come defend the nonsense, but I ain't got no problem with it. We got my brother, Piro Soto, in the building. Salute to Piro. Piro, give me 1 second because we got the queen in the building as well. Understand? And like I said, I brought one of these topics is specifically for my sister. You understand? And straight out of Georgia. Y'all know I got a lot of love for my Georgia sisters, man. A lot of love for Georgia in general. And we got my sister Bella in the building. Salute to the queen, Bella, man. We're going to go to Cash. We're going to go to Piro. Then we coming to Bella. Everybody, y'all give me our opening statements on the topics tonight. And then we're gonna chop it up.
No, I don't got no opening statements. We just get to it whenever.
All right, Piro, welcome to the show, my brother. CEO of Out of Order Promotions, sir.
What up, Dub? What's going on, Paid? Bella, Cash, how y'all doing? Yeah, I don't got an open statement either, bro. I'll just cook one this time.
I ain't mad at it. Bella, welcome to the show, sis. One of the topics are for you tonight. And give me your opening statements. We can get to it now. We can get to it later. It's up to you, sis.
Hi, Dub. Hey, everybody on the panel. Looks like we're going to have a good show tonight. So it looks like you first touched on Gabe Rosado, but you said that you brought this topic up because I really wanted to talk about it.
Absolutely.
But yeah, so I'll talk about Terrence Crawford first. So yeah, Terrence Crawford, I believe he did an interview with Ring, and he was just asked about that potential fight between Shakur Stevenson and Keyshawn Davis. And he stated that he would be torn if they fought each other, but at the same time, if they were to fight each other, this is a sport. They're going to make money together and possibly shake hands afterwards, and then he was like Floyd and Zab, somehow they got in the ring together. He didn't know how their relationship compared to Shakur and Keyshawn, and then also he talked about Lamont and Gervonta Davis, also basically saying, he didn't know if they were friends or not, but they were from the same area. So the fight is definitely doable. We talked about Zab and Floyd. I think Terrence, I do think he'll be torn if they fight, but I think low key, because, Terrence Crawford, he also fought Sean Porter. They were friends. He understands friends. This is boxing. And while there are friends, there really aren't friends, if that makes sense. We're friends, but we're competitors first before. So I think he wants, I know the fans want to see it, and he didn't totally shut it down. He talked about other boxers who were friends and how they fought. So I came to the conclusion, I think Bud may deep down really want to see, them fight, but he can't directly say it. He has to kind of go around it. So I would like to see that fight. I think it's a very good match. I think they're, some of the best at lightweight currently. So and they just need to prove themselves. So I think that's a fantastic fight.
Now I'm gonna tell you, Bella, when I was listening, because I listened to that same interview, and at the beginning, he was like, "Well, nah, I don't think they need to fight."
No.
But if it he seemed very reserved as far as him really pushing them toward each other. And then even when the brother asked him, he said, "Hell, you big brother to both of them, right?" And so when it came down to it, especially, he sounded like Mike Tyson. You know what I mean? When hey, if you my brother, then why we can't make money in the ring together? This is our profession. He kind of gave that energy off. But at the same time, early at first, it did seem like he was like, man, nah, they ain't got to fight. They ain't got to. And the other thing that he brought up, and this is the question I wanted to ask you, then we'll pass it around. He said, shit, folks didn't really want to start seeing them fight until they started calling out other individuals. He didn't name any names, but he said that's when he saw a cry for the streets claiming that these two need to fight each other. What's your thoughts on that?
Well, the thing about that is, They're both champions and they both hold belts. To me,
They need to
it's just
unify.
not fair. It's not fair for y'all two to hold belts and not fight each other. I understand that, but you can't just say, "Well, that's my brother, and I'm not fighting him," and y'all two holding belts. So what are y'all gonna do? Just if you don't get the Loma fight, y'all just gonna fight Mandos and pick guys that are not, they're either in the sanctioning body or not. They
gonna mess around and let their career waste away like so many did waiting for Canelo.
And that's what I'm saying. Instead of them motherfuckers waiting on Tank, bro, that could be a big fight with y'all. Like, what's wrong with y'all getting money together? That's my only issue, bro. Y'all could still be friends after this shit.
Real quick, man. Shout out to JL in the building and my brother JL. I want to make sure I get it right. What he said, according to him, what they doing is
damn. It's a bunch of bull.
That's what it sounds like my brother is saying. Cash, what you got on that?
Oh, them niggas need to fight, period. They both got belts.
Right.
Piro.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know where this we can't fight our friends thing came from. Like the only like unwritten rule in boxing is usually like blood brothers don't fight.
Right.
Family members. That's it. Like you're in the same gym, you fight. Like Triple G and Canelo were once homies, like really good homies, and they fought. Like Ryan and Dev were like really, really good friends growing up, and they're already gonna fight twice. I mean, Chocolatito, Estrada. I mean, should I go on? I mean, these guys are bullshitting or they're just talking.
Amazing. Now, my second question on this topic, as far as Bud's thought process, as far as how he kind of broke it down.
Dog?
Oh no, I think I've been said, damn that friend. Mike Tyson, my favorite fighter. Right. So, hey, like Mike said, why the hell if we brothers, we should be able to make some money in the ring together. Then, hey, I'm gonna do business with you. You gonna do business with me. That don't mean, hey, it's a sport. We understand the game we signed up for, so it ain't no excuse that we friends not to make money together. Matter of fact, if you my friend, then you're gonna help me make money.
Hell
see? So and I agree, this could be a major fight. You know what I'm saying? And especially right at this current moment in time, with both of them being the top of the division. You know what I'm saying? Lomachenko not looking like he looking for any smoke. I think he said he want to fight Tank now, but we know that ain't gonna happen no time soon. So if they're not gonna be unified with him, shit, they need to get the smoke with each other. In my opinion,
exactly. And
I ain't got no problem with it.
And that's a pay-per-view fight.
I agree. So I had no problem with it, and I even in the way Bud was breaking it down, I thought he was hesitant at first. I thought he was a tad bit hesitant to me, but when it came down to the come down, shit. And like Bella said, gave many individuals who were friends, and you're gonna be friends. You know what I'm saying? When I was hooping, man, I played against a bunch of individuals. You know what I'm saying? We played on the same AU team, high school wise. Exactly. We played against each other. And matter of fact, I'm going hard at you in high school when we play against each other, Jay, because I know during the summer when we traveling doing whatever we doing. Oh, if I beat your ass and if I give you buckets, you know what I'm saying, then I got the high ground. You feel me? So that's how I look. I always believed in, and I know basketball is a little different. It ain't a hurt game.
No, I relate to you when you said that shit. Because I'm the same way. Hey, the same niggas I used to hoop with in AAU was the same niggas I had to hoop against in high school.
Yeah. And so, nigga, I'm trying to get, when we playing against it, bro, matter of fact, I'm trying to give you 40. I'm trying to give you 30 every time. Yeah. When we banging, I'm putting bows on you. No. And then after the game, I'm going to hug you. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, we live in the same city, so 9 times out of 10, we gonna go and hoop together on outside and all that kind of stuff.
Exactly. And I'm saying we in group texts and shit, sitting talking shit to each other before the game and all types of shit.
Nigga, I'm giving you buckets, bro. Exactly. I'm coming at your helmet, and you know that, and you know it like I know it. You know it. You know what I'm saying? And I expect you to come. I expect you to come the same way, bro. Like, prime is not last point on this one as far as my situation goes. When I switched AAU teams, man, I had to play my former AAU team. We beat their ass. But at the same time, they already knew what it was. No,
Right.
I'm trying to get each and every one of y'all who guard me buckets, bro. I'm
Exactly.
trying to beat y'all by 30.
Exactly.
It ain't. And after that, I'm gonna talk to your parents. I'm gonna hug. You know all of them. So it's gonna be love after the game, but in between them, in between the court, nigga, it ain't no friends. Like we ain't friends, bro.
So get to that shit later.
Yeah. I just don't all that friendly stuff, man. I'm gonna tell you. I disagree with it. Real quick, I got to do things the right way as always. We got the master debater in the house, man. An individual, he runs or covers football, boxing. You know what I'm saying? He'll debate your ass on any motherfucking topic. Shout out to my brother in the building, D motherfucking Free. Free, what up, family? Welcome to the panel. Give me your opening statements, fam.
What's good? What's good? Man, I think they need some milk.
Straight up.
Hold on, who need milk now? Cause I seen you said Devin needs some milk.
Both of them. They look like they've been drinking that Similac. They need to go to that breast milk.
Man, they need go on to the rice cereal, man. Go on to the rice cereal. Put the strongness in there.
I'm gonna tell you something that's funny, because I've always said that if you give me and my brother enough money, we'll fight each other. And I was talking to my brother on Saturday. I had went to go see my sister in there. My brother was there, and we was talking about the fights. And I was like, man, what you think about they not gonna fight each other? He was like, man, let them niggas offer me $5 million to fight you. We gonna fight today.
Right. Fight shit.
That's what I tell everybody. If you call my brother right now, they said they got $3 million for us to fight, my brother gonna say, when we gonna sign up?
Yeah, for real. On the first thing smoking to get that work.
I ain't mad at it. Real quick, let me bring my brother Teach in the building. Shout out to my brother Teach. Teach, you hit a topic right now. What you think about what Bud said? What you think about Keyshawn and Shakur saying they too close to fight each other? What's your thoughts on that?
Man, those guys, I mean, they should fight. I mean, I'm one of the persons who was saying pretty much I wanted to see the Charlo brothers to fight. So if I wanted to see real,
you want to see the Charlo brothers fight each other?
Yeah, when
They not in the same weight class.
When they were at 54, right. So I wanted to see those guys fight. Never happened, but if I wanted the real brothers to fight, of course I want Shakur and Keyshawn to fight. You got to show who's the best in the division.
Right.
The misconception though is, I guess when people say that they are holding up the division, that's just not the case. It's just a case of best fighting the best, right? Yeah, but I came up to make my statement and to get off because I gotta sleep.
Do your thing.
So I want to say
He said I gotta sleep.
Yeah, but this whole Shakur and Javier thing. So I don't think Javier.
That's hold on, Teach. Hold on. Shakur versus say his last name for me. Say his last name. I can't say it. I don't want to fuck it up.
Herrera. This is outrageous. This is outrageous.
Damn. It's a bunch of bull.
That's some bullshit right there. Tell me I'm lying. Go ahead, Teach. I apologize for cutting you off.
Yeah, so yeah, man. So I don't think that Cuban fighter is quite ready for Shakur yet, judging from the last fight, because he wasn't really too good.
He looked horrible. Well, not I'm just saying horrible, but he didn't look good in my
he looked bad.
He looked horrible.
He looked horrible. But
I wasn't expecting none of that.
Yeah, even the commentary was saying, he wasn't ready. Now, what I would say, if Shakur is serious about the Gary Antoine fight, I would like to have that fight. That would be the better fight.
Man, that's gonna be a scary fight for Shakur.
How did we get the Antoine? Where did that come from?
That's what I'm saying.
Antoine called him out. He said he wanted to fight Shakur.
Okay.
Shakur responded on Twitter saying, if it's good money in the fight, he would like it too. So if Shakur is serious about that, I would like that fight. I think that fight again would answer a lot of people's questions, like they were saying. because Antoine, he punches a lot and he's a pressure. Well, he's a puncher. He's a boxer puncher.
Man,
He comes at you. So that would be a much better fight than Javier, in my opinion.
I agree.
I just don't understand what is Javier. Respectfully to that brother, I don't understand. Just because he said something about Shakur, I don't know. I don't understand where that smoke came from. To be quite honest with you, that's just my opinion.
I just want to see Shakur tested though.
I think that dude was the other guy that was supposed to fight Shakur. It was supposed to be between him or Josh Padley, and they picked Josh Padley.
Yeah,
I think that's where that came from.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true or not, but if it is,
true. It's true.
I'm just saying I don't know. I'm telling you what I know, so I can't say one way or another.
I forgot about that. That's
real
true.
quick, we got to do things the right way. Let me get my brother Troy Graham, the Troy Graham Experience, in the building, man. Salute, Troy. Welcome to the show. Give me your opening statements, brother. Troy, are you there?
There is no brotherhood when it comes to business. Yes, I'm here. Everybody can hear me except you. There is no brotherhood when it comes to business.
He already out of order.
Everybody can hear me, right?
Yeah. Go ahead.
No, I'm just asking the panel. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, Keyshawn and okay, cool. Keyshawn, and somebody said it would be a pay-per-view fight, and it should be fought, in Norfolk, because Keyshawn has a bigger following, and he'll sell out in Norfolk, right? That fight definitely sell out in Norfolk, but it will not sell out in Jersey. Right?
Keyshawn got a bigger following than Shakur.
I think he would have
in Norfolk. In Norfolk, they have this 13,000 seater that he fights at, and he usually sells 10,000 seats. If he fights Shakur there, they'll probably sell the whole place out, right? Whereas if you take the fight to Jersey, it's not gonna sell out. It's not gonna sell out at Jersey because. Go ahead.
He might got a point.
Let him finish. Go ahead. Finish your point.
Yeah, because Right. Because Shakur doesn't have that style that he attracts people to come out in mass like that. Whereas Keyshawn, on the other hand, he has that personality. He has that style. Every time you go to one of his fights, you're gonna see something. You're gonna see something. Whereas Shakur, you're gonna see him box and move and hold, but you're not really gonna be entertained, and that's what people pay for. So all this friendship talk, they should stop and think this will help sell the fight. Let's go ahead and do it in Norfolk in the summertime. Boom, the fight's done.
Man, they could
no friendship nonsense.
And the crazy part about it, though, they could be on some shit like, bro, we could say this shit to each other, and really just, you know what I'm saying, build up the leverage to the fight and get in that bitch and just have a sparring match. The shit already paid for.
How far is Virginia from Jersey?
I wouldn't recommend a sparring match.
No, we not doing
You ain't gonna tell the public that. You know
no sparring matches.
I want to see him. I want to see him get down in the motherfucker. I want to see him try to beat each other.
More sparring sessions.
Yeah, no, we ain't trying to see that.
Puro, it's about 7 or 8 hours, Puro.
No, okay.
Real
I think
quick,
it'll probably still sell out then, right?
Okay.
I mean, people would drive or no? That's kind of far, huh?
I don't know.
I'll let y'all debate. The hotel's in Norfolk, but it's not selling out in Jersey. It's not going to sell out in Jersey.
You don't think they'll drive from Virginia to watch Keyshawn?
Or they'll probably put that bitch in.
Yeah. He might have some fans. Yeah. His fans.
I'll just think it out loud.
Let me get Fight Sports Talk in here. Let me get Fight Sports Talk. Fight Sports, man, straight out of New Zealand, man. Welcome to the great brother, man. Give me your opening statements. You heard pretty much what we're saying as far as Keyshawn versus Shakur. Bud saying, hey, if you my brother, let's make some money together. You know what I'm saying? What's your thoughts on it?
Yeah, thanks for having me on, Dub. Shout out to everyone on the panel. Yeah, of course, like everyone, I'd love to see the fight, but I don't think it's likely. I think they're going to do Stevenson versus Zapata if he gets by Tevin Farmer.
That ain't guaranteed. He almost lost that fight here.
Yeah, which I mean, just the mere fact that we're using the word "if" he gets by Tevin Farmer. That's a bit of a concern.
That's crazy work.
Yeah. Muratala, he's fighting Abdullayev, the guy who Devin Haney beat many years ago. Yeah, for the IBF really interim title, but really it's the mandatory position. And I've said every time I would love Lomachenko to retire. I think he should. So I don't know what they do, because really this is the funny thing about it. The highest ranked person who doesn't have a fight booked is Andy Cruz, but there's no way Top Rank's going to put them. They're not going to put Keyshawn in with the guy who beat him in the amateurs. I mean, that's just because they don't want to risk him losing it, because he's not going to make any money against Andy Cruz. No, but that's just. Well,
hold on, Troy, let him finish, Troy. Go ahead.
Well, sorry, I wasn't looking at the screen. Who asked the question?
That was Troy Graham.
Yeah, Troy, I don't think they'll do it because Andy Cruz he's not a name yet. I mean, he's not making any money, so they're definitely not going to take that risk right now. Frank Martin, he might actually be the guy they go for because obviously they want to build Keyshawn up. So, and Barinchyk, I mean, nobody wants to see him again. So that's pretty much the top 10 for you because, yeah, the Stevenson they'll go with Zepeda
Frank probably finna fight Edwin though.
I agree.
Frank is at 140.
Yeah, he ain't even at 135 no more.
Hey, Edwin De Los Santos is a dangerous fight for Frank Martin.
But Keyshawn is big for the weight too. Keyshawn is big for the weight. I thought he said his time at 35 is dwindling. I think he's gonna go up. It's not much longer.
He probably walks around at 160 plus.
Yeah,
he probably walks around close to 170.
Well, can I just throw this out there since Bella, you mentioned that Keyshawn's big for the weight. I remember when Shakur was at super featherweight and everyone was talking about how big he is, and it wasn't until he actually missed. It wasn't until he actually missed weight that he even talked about moving up in weight. Devin Haney, I mean, he never looked like he could make lightweight in a healthy way, but it took him a while to move up. So I don't think, this is just my assumption, I don't think Keyshawn's going to move up anytime soon. Like, he probably enjoys being the big guy, especially when most of the guys at lightweight can't match him in terms of technique and stuff. I mean, the division right now isn't as strong as it was a few years ago, so he probably enjoys that.
And to be honest, he got the advantage because 9 times out of 10, when he come in the ring, he probably gonna be bigger than most of the motherfuckers that he fight.
Exactly, and he probably likes that.
Are y'all low key saying Keyshawn is a weight bully?
Anybody?
There's no such thing as a weight bully in boxing.
No.
Yeah, D, I can
call him a weight bully. I
want
big as shit.
Well, D, I want to quote something that Rachel Donaire said. If you make the weight, you're not technically a weight bully. If you miss weight and yet you stay at the weight class, different story. So, no, Keyshawn's not a weight bully. He's just, I mean, the entire sport is cutting as much weight as it can. So, can't really blame Keyshawn or Benavidez or anybody who does it because they're all going up.
And even when you're cutting weight, you have a lot to lose cutting as much weight as some of these fighters cut.
Right.
You're not going to be at the top of your game, you know what I'm saying, when you're cutting weight like some of these fighters are. So all I'm saying is the whole weight bully thing, there's no, if you make the weight, you make the weight. What you had to sacrifice to make the weight, that's on you. If this is the weight you want to fight at and you willing to cut like that, that's on you. And so however you look in the ring, if your chin is affected, if your power is affected, whatever is affected, whatever, that's what comes with cutting the weight. So
I think we can all agree though. When we looked at that Barinchyk fight, Keyshawn looked the biggest shit.
Of course.
I mean, did he make the weight?
But no, I ain't.
He didn't.
That's not my reasons for saying that. I'm not saying he a weight bully. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying he looked big as shit compared to dude.
I mean,
I noticed that as well.
30.
Weight bully, I haven't heard that term until I guess this era, Because if you look at it right, when George Foreman fought Holyfield, George Foreman was about 250 and Holyfield was 216. So I didn't hear nobody saying weight bully back then.
Well, that's heavyweight,
right?
so it's a little bit different.
When Floyd did the same thing when he fought Marquez.
Yeah,
they had a right. Yeah, they agreed to a certain weight, but he came in at 147.
Yeah.
And this was the first time he fought at 147. So I didn't see weight bully then. I didn't hear weight bully then either.
Yeah, they was talking shit about him though. They said he was big as fuck.
But it's an overblown term, in my opinion. It's an overblown term, and it just because these guys are cutting. And if you notice, as fighters get older, what happened? They got to move up. They can't cut the weight the same way no more. That's it's a normal thing, but we've seen it continuously throughout the sport. And now all of a sudden, now you're weight bullying. If you cutting and making the weight, once you make the weight, bro, I don't give a damn about none of the other shit.
Yeah, no, I couldn't agree more. I mean,
me personally, I care about it because if you don't care about it on Fight Night,
you're breaking up, D-Free. You're breaking up, brother.
Oh, my bad. I was saying, if you don't care about it on Fight Night, why do you care about it the weigh-in? If you don't care if he's 20 pounds bigger than the guy on Fight Night, you shouldn't worry about the weigh-in. It shouldn't be no daggone weigh-in.
No, well, I mean, rehydrating is one thing, but cutting the weight to actually make the weight, even with the rehydration, you don't gain back muscle and those type of things that you done cut from rehydrating. So even though you may look whatever size or however it looks, the damage was done during the weight cut. So whatever you come back in, that version of yourself, hey, that's what you chose to be in that fight. And if you can win, then win the fight. Hell, I don't see what. Yeah, no, they have weight classes for a reason. If you cut to make the weight and you make it, what are we complaining about?
Right.
Yeah. I also don't think there's a solution to weight. Or I wouldn't even say weight.
The only solution would be same day weigh-ins, and they actually stopped same day weigh-ins. They stopped it because fighters were still cutting too much weight.
No.
Well, not just. Sorry, Pate, if I could just. What I was going to say was they tried banning IVs, and fighters still. Well, first of all, they banned diuretics so that fighters couldn't cut as much weight, yet fighters still found a way around it. Then they tried banning IVs. Then they tried keeping a record of how much fighters rehydrate. They tried this. California tried this, but it's almost impossible to keep on top of. So yeah, like you said, Dub, the only solution is same day weigh-ins, which will change the entire dynamic of the sport. So nobody's going to implement that.
And the thing is, even with the same day weigh-ins, what the first thing they would tell you is they didn't want that because the last thing that rehydrates is the fluid around your brain, and so it was it's a dangerous situation to do certain things like that. And fighters trying to get paid, they're gonna fight at whatever they want.
That's not the main reason why they stopped the same day weigh-in though.
Talk to me. What was the main reason?
The main reason they stopped the same day weigh-in is because they was canceling a lot of fights. Guys was coming in overweight, and they had to cancel the fight. So the fight card was getting canceled. So they stopped the same day weigh-in. That way, they at least have another day to get somebody to fill in.
Replacement opponents.
Yep.
I don't disagree with that. Bella, what you think about it?
Well, I remember I want to go back to something that I heard on the panel. So like, when he was saying like Keyshawn may stay at 35 for a while. Yeah, like 35 is the money division, right? But like even when Shakur like moved up from 30 to 35, Shakur, he knew that the money was at 35. I always believe that Shakur purposely missed weight. That Sal fight.
Really?
He purposely missed weight. Yeah.
You think that was on purpose?
That's what I believe. Yes. I believe he purposely missed weight. He had 2 belts at 30. There weren't money fights at 30. The money fights are at 35. But the thing is, when you're with, and then Keyshawn also kind of has this problem, right? when Keyshawn's on Top Rank, they don't have like a large supply of guys, that great at 35. They're gonna it's gonna have to be cross promotional. So I don't know if Keyshawn is gonna stay. I don't know if 35. It is the money division, so hopefully he can get the fight. But I mean, if he can't get a great fight, I see him moving up fairly quick just because of his size. Now 30, I do agree with Fight Sports. Like 35, it's Devin Haney stayed at 35 for a while because of who was at 35, and 35 historically being a money division. So
yeah.
Yeah,
it's all up in the air. But just one point I made it at the start again. Troy, I know you disagree with me on this, but personally, I'll be shocked if they. Here's the thing: lightweight is kind of shallow because a lot of the guys who were big names have already moved up to 140 or above. So Andy Cruz is a legit, like he's already in the conversation to fight Keyshawn Davis. And look, I like Keyshawn. I think he's going to do great things. But I think Andy Cruz boxes his head off. So I'll be shocked if they make that fight because it's such an unnecessary risk because Andy Cruz he's not making anyone any money. In fact, DAZN's losing money on his fights. So they'll never go, understandably, they won't go near that risk in my opinion. But he's legit in the conversation.
Man, Keyshawn gonna beat that boy up.
Okay.
So is Eddie Hearn pretty much bluffing?
I think no. Eddie Hearn wants it. I don't think Top Rank will want it.
Okay, got you.
Yeah,
now,
but can I just
real quick? I'm gonna tell you this, and this is where things start to get or get scared for a lot of people, especially after what Dana White just said. As far as what Turkey is planning to do, hey, if we can get both of those guys, make that fight happen. And I know a lot of folks they're skeptical of what Turkey got going on. I ain't mad at them. I ain't mad. At the same time, I tell you, promoters, y'all better start doing a damn better job because if Turkey is able to get the control that he's looking for, then we may be able to get that fight. It may not be no more. Well, he losing money and it ain't no big money in Nah, we want to see y'all niggas get it on. Y'all got a history. The way that the Olympics went, you understand what I'm saying? Silver medalist, gold medal. Nah, we want to see how much better have y'all gotten. Right. We want to see it. So, hey, I think these promoters they better be on the lookout. And I think they're going to have to make some adjustments as far as the fights that they're making and the money they're looking for as well. Because if Turkey, according to Dana White, now I'm just talking about Dana White, he talking about 18 months to fulfill obligation and these type of things, then we about to run, he didn't say this, but what I took from him, we about to run amok out this motherfucker. Well, hey, it depends what it looks like, but if that's a fight I can get, that's why I be telling you, I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad.
All those fights that they fought in the amateurs, all those in the Olympics, all those fights were close as fuck. It wasn't like Andy Cruz outclassing Keyshawn and nothing. That's
why I want to see him fight now. That's why I want to see him continue to fight.
I want to see him fight too. But I got Keyshawn. I got Keyshawn stopping Andy Cruz in the pros, man.
Wow. Yeah, Cash. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that.
About boxing circles around somebody. That shit ain't happening.
Well,
yeah.
Okay. Well. Hold on. If I could just.
Let him respond. Let him respond.
Okay, that's just. I got nothing against Keyshawn. Okay, you're not the first person to think I do, but I think Keyshawn is. Okay, anytime I'm critical of Keyshawn, people think I've got something against him.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that.
I think Keyshawn is very hittable. I think I don't think his defense has improved. And Andy Cruz, yes, he's boring. Yes, he's effective because he's impossible to hit clean. But I think Keyshawn leaves too many openings, and Andy Cruz is again a very slick, effective, boring guy.
Impossible.
But maybe I'm wrong. I'm not.
What fights have you been watching, bro? I seen Andy Cruz get touched up, bro.
Keyshawn was getting in there here Albright fight too. So. Okay.
Damn near got.
Hold on, say that again.
He was getting hit in the here Albright fight. You remember that fight?
The Albright fight. Okay, yeah.
I thought he lost that fight.
Right.
I won't go that far.
Excuse me.
I didn't think he lost the fight. I didn't think he lost it.
Yeah.
I did.
Well, again, just my opinion. I'm not. Maybe I'm wrong, but going back to Troy, I think it was Troy who said this about Eddie Hearn wanting to make the fight. I mean, I've spoken to boxing insiders who, I mean, this is painfully obvious. Eddie Hearn, he gets excited, like actually excited when he can talk about putting his fighters in with champions, even if it's not a good idea. So whether Cruz is ready or not, Eddie Hearn doesn't really care. He just wants to brag about and say, hey, my guy fought for the belt. So he'll rush to put that fight on regardless. I'm guarantee it.
Amazing. Well, anybody else got anything on the Keyshawn versus Shakur fight?
Nah, like I said, I just want to see them boys fight. Yeah, like I said, it shouldn't be just like y'all getting passes because y'all want to be brothers and shit. Fuck all that shit. Get money together. If not, then get out of the division.
I want to ask real quick. If we were to say, okay, go ahead, Troy. My bad.
Yeah, it's very simple, man. They haven't been offered the right amount of money yet. That's why they told we brothers, we friends. Let me tell you what. If the friends come on with a nice bag, like y'all like to say, and offer them the right money, you ain't gonna hear that brother talk. You're not gonna hear it.
But ain't nobody finna pay them no $200 million for that shit.
$200 million.
That's what they asking for.
And I'm not talking about $200.
That had to be.
Nobody don't believe $200 million.
Which that's what I'm saying. But it's more so.
Ain't nobody paying them $200 million.
These guys got inflated.
Ain't nobody paying them $20 million.
And that's why I said that's more so saying like
not no 200 mil and not no 20 million either.
I mean, he said 75 apiece, but pretty
they
much.
could split 10 million.
Hold on, real quick, Cash. Do you really believe that they believe that?
I mean, I believe some of these dudes got inflated self-worth. So I mean, I ain't gonna tell you what the fuck he meant. He said it, and I heard him. I see.
You're like Tank.
200 mil is crazy work, bro. That's crazy.
That is,
work.
man. Definitely not.
Who said what,
bro?
I ain't never.
Cash.
I mean, that don't even. Shit, who the last person got paid two? That's. I mean,
who said 200 mil? No. But who said 200? Yeah, he was boring as hell. But
it was Shakur.
Who said 200 mil?
Shakur said 75 apiece. 75 million.
150.
He's talking out
here, bro.
He was either joking or just talking out the side of his neck because he don't want to fight.
Meaning that they wasn't gonna fucking fight because they
well,
basically.
I don't think anybody. I was just gonna say I don't think anytime some fighter tries to publicly negotiate and say, "Hey, give me X amount," I don't think they're actually joking. I'm sure Shakur will hold out for the fight if he could get that much, but he can't.
I think he's joking from the fact he could have told Turkey to put the fight on if he really.
That's the other thing. Turkey's the anomaly here because you have a guy who's overpaying guys left, right, and center, putting on fights that we otherwise wouldn't get. So of course, fighters are going to say, "Hey, what are the chances I could get my whatever million?"
Hold on. Now I want to ask this question. I want to ask this. What would y'all Keyshawn versus Andy Cruz? Not Keyshawn, excuse me. Shakur versus Andy Cruz. Would y'all be interested in that fight?
Nope, hell no.
No, thank you.
I watch.
Sorry.
Why not?
He's in his sanctioning body, isn't he? He's
I believe so. I believe so. I'm pretty sure he is.
I want to see all these motherfuckers fight, man.
Hold on. Why wouldn't y'all want to see it? Why wouldn't y'all want to see it?
I'm cool on that shit.
It would be a horrible fight. In my
That's
opinion.
why I don't think it'd be a lot of engagement, bro.
Yeah,
I love boxing. Some fights are boring, but technical boxing is still interesting. It's very interesting to me.
Paid for that shit though, bro.
I love boxing too, Dub, but I like to be entertained as well. My bad. Because somebody else.
That's it. But technical boxing is entertaining to me.
Okay.
Depends on who. Depends on who.
I'm out order then. Maybe I'm out order.
Dub, I agree with you. We all want to see the best guys fight, but well, as everyone said, this is pretty much a guaranteed boring fight. So because they're not champions, I'd be more happy to see it if Andy Cruz was a champion, but he's not. So it's like they can go fight guys who are. We don't have to see them fight because Andy Cruz isn't the champion. So I think that's why we can hold out for other fights for now.
Last question in the division. We heard that Lomachenko came out talking about he want to fight Tank. Now that's what I believe he came out and said.
Damn.
We know that fight's not gonna happen. We see that it looks like the rematch with Lamont Roach is gonna be in June sometime. Hold on, real quick. It's gonna be in June sometime. So, what do y'all think about Loma coming out saying now he won't smoke with Tank and having the opportunity to fight a Shakur, having the opportunity to fight a Keyshawn, but saying now, and I always say I think this is gonna be his it's his last fight in my personal opinion. I think Loma on the last leg. I think the man still a hell of a boxer. Yeah, it's a cash out fight. It's his cash out fight.
Because he know if you fight Shakur, the risk ain't worth the reward if you fight Shakur.
But he's supposed to think he can beat Shakur, right?
Now it ain't that though. But the money is not going to be enough for him to want to retire. So if you're going to retire, you might want to go for the nigga that's actually the cash cow in the division. Get you a big ass, but that's no different than what Bud big ass payday.
Bud definitely didn't do that. But
Tank and Lomo is not going to generate that much interest. No, listen, Tank and Lomachenko is not going to generate. No. What I'm saying with the casual fans who actually pay money, that's not going to generate that much interest.
I think it would.
Damn. It's a bunch of bull.
I think the casual fan want to see. I know more casual fan who know Lomachenko.
Yeah.
Than a lot of these guys.
That nigga got a damn country behind him.
And so I think that it would generate
How's that
some
help his
buzz.
career?
Just say it again. Say it one more time. Troy, you got a little.
How's that help his
lag.
career? You said he got a country behind him.
You said who?
No. Listen. Whoever said that he got a country behind him, how has that helped his career?
You said career.
It also depends on the country, by the way.
No, he said career. How does it help his career?
What do you mean? How does it help his career?
He has a country behind him.
What do you mean?
How's it helped his career so far?
You said how is it going for his career? So what do you mean?
He talking about Lomachenko.
Do you see his fans coming out to the fight?
Hold on. You got a slight lag, Troy. You got a slight lag. So what Troy is saying
I don't think it's me.
Well, you cut me off in the middle of what I'm saying.
Yeah, it is.
God damn. So what Troy is saying,
which proves I don't.
And here we go again. Bro, come on, man. So what Troy is asking is, he's saying, how has Lomachenko having the country behind him helped this career pay? That's what he's asking.
Shit, it helped. I just feel like that'll help them with the pay-per-view buys because a lot of them motherfuckers ain't gonna be able to come to the fight.
They're in war. I don't think they have TVs. I think I'm not trying to make a joke.
That's not even funny. I don't know why.
No, I wasn't trying to make a joke, but they are at war.
How many times has he fought on pay-per-view?
Once,
if I'm not mistaken. Once or twice, maybe.
Once.
Hold on, was the Cambosis fight on pay-per-view?
No,
it
was just
no.
So
No, Devin, right? I think it was just Devin.
Just Devin.
It was Devin.
Yeah. I think Lomachenko is just struggling to come to terms with the fact that he should retire before he loses again because I did a video on this after Usyk beat Fury the second time. He's not going to have the same success Usyk has, but for different reasons. So I just don't understand why he would call for the fight because he had the fight last year and he pulled out of it. And it's not he didn't try to reschedule a different fight or anything. He just went in a completely different direction and just waited. And the sanctioning bodies haven't stripped him because because it's Lomachenko. So it just doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, when you had the fight and you chose to not take it, then you should just let Tank and Roach get a rematch. So I don't really make too much of it. I love Loma. I think he should just retire.
Yeah,
And Dub, Loma didn't say that, by the way.
Say what?
The that he wanted to fight Tank or whatever, Tank or Shakur. What it was is that they asked the manager, Klimas or Egas, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
They asked him like if a potential fight between Tank or Shakur, which one would they prefer? And they would say they would prefer Tank over Shakur.
Agree. And once again, Loma don't say much. Klimas say the majority of everything. So I agree with that.
It's still a huge fight, though, man.
I think so. Tank and Lomachenko would sell. Yeah.
Tank and Frank do 400 to 500, man. Tank and Loma gonna do a good 6 to 7, and it's gonna be on ESPN. Gonna be promoting it, and you got Amazon. That's gonna be huge.
It's been talked about for a while too, so I think it'll be.
I don't know.
Big fight.
I mean, you look. Just a thought. When you look at guys who we're talking about legends who have carried on too long, like Roberto Duran, Evander Holyfield, Roy Jones, these guys went on way too long. These guys never hesitated to take big fights. Like Lomachenko had a big fight in front of him last year, and he just opted out. So I think he knows he's probably 1 or 2 fights away from retirement, or he could just retire now. And just for some reason, he's just not doing it.
But then that's gonna be bad for him because you coming off a layoff and to go up against the toughest person, probably one of the toughest fighters in your division, without no tune-up. You
got time to get a tune-up in right now.
Facts. It's been building since 130 too.
Yeah. So that's gonna be a big ass fight, especially with ESPN and Prime back in that shit.
I agree.
But now people want the thing is people. There's a fight that people want to see Tank in, which is the Roach rematch. So, last year was the time to make the fight.
Yep.
Even this Roach fight, I feel like that's gonna turn into a big ass fight.
And yes. I'm glad y'all brought that up because I want to get to that topic as well. It seemed like, and shout out to my brother L Dub. If y'all don't know L Dub, go check L Dub boxing out, man. He do a hell of a job, a true insider. I remember back in the day when Devin was looking to fight Kambosos, anytime I had any question, he would always keep me abreast on it. You know what I'm saying? That was before I forgot my Instagram password, but that's a whole nother story. But man, y'all make sure y'all check out L Dub. L Dub, he came out and said that it's looking like the rematch may happen June 21st. Also, he said that it looked like it may be, shout out to my brother Just Do. I believe he was on Just Do show in the chat. You know what I'm saying? And he was saying that Antoine versus Alberto Puello is possibly going to be on that undercard if it is made for June 21st. I think that's prime time. Run it back immediately. Damn all the other stuff, all the other noise. Get back in the ring. And although, you know, y'all know how I feel. I thought it was some bullshit that happened in the damn ring, but at the same time, the draw is what the commission agreed on. Get it back immediately. I like that it's happening. Supposedly, I can't confirm that to be factual, but normally when L-Dub hit me with anything or says anything, it's pretty accurate. And so in this situation, I'll go ahead and ask y'all a question. Are y'all happy that this rematch is happening immediately? Do y'all think there should be a fight in between? What's y'all thoughts on the rematch happening immediately?
Run that bitch back immediately. I don't want because I fucked around, bro. I lost $1,000 on that fight. I was like,
don't tell nobody else that. Don't tell nobody else that, Paige. No, I'm joking.
That's why I really be getting pissed off, bro. Man, bro, I be run that bitch back, bro. Hell no.
Hey, Paige.
Damn.
Paige, you know, and I you my brother, but then this one gotta hurt. This one gotta hurt when you lost $1,000 on.
What happened? I just got my hair done 2 days ago, and she put grease in my shit, so the shit was like, you know, like when you sweating and things like that, and the grease come in my face, it burnt my eyes type shit. Damn, why y'all booing like I'm saying bullshit? Like, this is real facts. Come on, man. I just got my hair done 2 days ago.
Swing the remix gone.
I just got my hair done 2 days ago. I just got my hair done. And she put grease in my shit. I just got my hair done
That we gotta hurt right there, bro. That we gotta hurt right there.
Hell yeah, bro. I didn't want to even talk about that shit no more. That's why I was so fucking aggravated, man. I'm like, man, bro. I really gave
rough on him now.
No, he needs to know.
Okay.
He's always crying.
Dang.
Hey, I was 100 on,
you know the bad
diamond,
thing.
so.
I didn't even try to hit that one. I ain't even try to do that.
Man, I broke that bitch and had to go get a whole nother phone.
Hey, Duck.
Hey, real quick, man. Hey, Cortez.
Was that
You got to cut your joints down to 15 seconds, man.
I don't have to do anything. I do whatever. What are you talking about? So
this is the Dub Right Side Show.
You out of order.
I know
man.
it is.
You out of order, Dub. You out of order, bro.
Hey, shout out to my brother Cortez in the building. Cortez, welcome to the show, my brother. Give me your opening statements, family. Cortez, are you in the building?
Yeah. I had to cut. I'm in my RV. I had to cut the audio down. What's good with you, man?
What's good, family? How you feeling?
All right, I'm all right. Good to see you got you a show and stuff, man. I was just interested to see what's popping with you tonight.
Man, we just talking boxing, man. We just talking boxing. Good. Hey, I appreciate the conversation, my brother. I appreciate the conversation.
Yeah. You know, I'm like Motel 6. I'm gonna leave the light on for you, man.
Hey, man, what's your thoughts, man? Lamont Roach, Tank rematching on June 21st. The undercard supposedly right now, Antoine versus Antoine Russell versus Poirier. What's your thoughts on all of it, brother?
Hold on, come back to me in just a second. Let me get my volume adjusted and stuff real quick. I'll be with you in just a moment.
All right, take your time. No problem. No problem. Real quick, we're gonna pass it around. Let's go. Matter of fact, Piro, what you got on this, Piro? All right, Piro, you on mute. We'll come back to Piro. Bella, I think I came to you already, but I want to make sure. What's your thoughts on the rematch as well as Antoine versus Poirier on that card?
Hey, Dub, can you hear me?
Yeah, you good to go, sis.
Hello, you hear me?
Yeah, you
okay.
Clean.
Okay. The Antoine Poirier fight, that's a good fight. Antoine definitely needs that back. He looked great against Rayo. I think I may favor Antoine in the rematch, even though, I think Poirier definitely is punching, but Antoine, he looked really good in that Rayo fight. I think he's got his head on straight, and I think he's ready to unify. I'm gonna go Antoine on that. And then Roach Tank. You know what's funny about this rematch? I just love all the Tank fans that are like, I just want to make sure y'all keep that same energy for the rematch. Keep that same energy when Tank gets him in the second. Lamont Roach was the fourth option. Knock it off. He was supposed to KO him. He was like a 16-1 favorite. Can y'all knock that crap off? He better beat him in the rematch. If he doesn't, Tank's getting dragged.
Uh-oh, Bella, you cut out. You cut out, sis.
He got to beat him. Yeah, Tank's got to beat him in the rematch. If he doesn't, I mean, it's going to be bad. It's going to be bad on YouTube.
Hey,
this is what happens when you get your mic out of Cracker Jack box.
Oh, Lord. Oh, hey, Cash, you out of order, man.
I got a question about the rematch.
Hold on, real quick. Let's do things in order. Let's do things in order accordingly. We got to do things in order. Go ahead, Fight Sport. Then we go into Detroit.
Yo, I got to bounce. So yeah, my quick thoughts are: I love it. The rematch. That was the only fight to make. I don't understand why people wanted the rematch to marinate. I mean, anytime you do that, you run the risk of losing the fight altogether.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, let's not forget. I don't see why people don't bring this up. Tyson Fury went off in a different direction after the first Wilder fight. And by the way, he was not robbed in that fight. A draw was fine. And if that Otta Wallen fight had happened in a different commission, that fight would have got stopped, and the rematch would have never happened.
That man, I was popping out his there. I'm just saying.
Yeah, exactly. Bob Arum almost had a heart attack because he lost his big money rematch. So almost. So they had to do the rematch immediately. No need to let it marinate. Yeah, and I was wrong big time again about Puello against Sandor Martin. I mean, he looked really vulnerable in that fight. So I agree with Bella.
And Martin can fight.
Yeah, I thought he was going to win decisively. So yeah, I'm with Bella. I'm probably picking Antoine Russell to beat Puello in the rematch. They're running that rematch doesn't need to happen, but PBC has both guys, so why not? Anyway, thanks for having me, guys. Catch you later.
Hey, much love to New Zealand, man. Much love, Fight Sports. Y'all make sure y'all go sub the fight over there, man. Troy, go ahead. You on mute, Troy.
Rematch. Is it a done deal? No.
Yes. I'm not saying I can't confirm it's an actual done signed deal, but I will say, like I said, I would put money on it when it comes from L-Dub. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I call him the plug. He done gave me fights.
Well,
me personally, he done told me about fights that's gonna happen 3-4 months, 5 months in advance, and the majority of the time they come to fruition. The only fight, and I'll be quite honest, shout out to my brother L-Dub, the only fight he couldn't pinpoint, and he kept telling me it's gonna happen, I just can't, and he couldn't exactly lock down the date, was Bud and EJ. That was the only fight he's never been able to actually lock down the date for. But he literally told me.
I tell you what, then, right?
It's gonna happen, and it happened. It definitely happened.
Yeah,
and he was, and even in that situation, he was within, I believe, a 4-month time period as far as the fight happening. So, go ahead.
I tell you what, man. Yeah, honestly, I don't think it's gonna happen. I mean, I'm not gonna believe it until I see it.
You don't believe the rematch
that's how
gonna
things
happen?
work out in this era. You got a tough fight with someone. No.
Hold on. Let him finish. I cut him off.
No, I
Go
do
ahead.
not.
Break it down why you don't believe the rematch will happen.
In this era, they don't really do rematches, especially since he got away with a draw. Why would he fight him again?
Why wouldn't he fight him again?
I mean,
Why wouldn't he?
Because the street
Exactly. No, we as fans say that, but what's the fighter saying? Because
the fighter, he stood on his word.
Real quick, shout out to KO. KO did an interview earlier today, and y'all go check the interview out. Hold on, real quick. Y'all go check the interview out with KO. KO did his thing. You know what I'm saying? As far as interviewing Tank Uncle, according to KO and Tank's uncle in that interview, that's the only thing Tank looking for right now is the rematch.
What's his people looking for? You know, the ones who actually are in control.
Well, that question was asked. That question was asked as well, and the question is who actually makes the fight for, or who picks Tank's fights? And according to Tank's uncle, Tank is the one who actually picks his fights. So I mean, the only thing if you're gonna go down this road, just say Tank don't want the smoke. You can say that, but I would disagree with you. But that's what you would have to say if you're gonna go down this road.
I did say that.
Okay, so you said Tank don't want the smoke.
I did say that. I said
amazing.
Yeah, no. I said he got away with a draw. You know, why would he give him a rematch? That's what I said.
To prove the doubters wrong.
When has he ever proved doubters? When has he ever cared what the fans thought or proved any doubters wrong? If that was the case, he wouldn't.
Hold on, Troy. You cut out, Troy. Did he cut out, or was that me?
No, he cut out.
Yeah, I think he's
I'm
cutting
still
out.
here.
No, you're going in and out. Respect.
I'm going in and out. All right, maybe. Okay. All right. Now, how about now? Am I clear now?
Go ahead, brother.
Yeah. You know what I said was, if he cared what the fans thought, why would he keep fighting the competition that he's fighting instead of fighting the people that the fans want him to fight? which goes for all of them. But since we're talking about Tank, let's focus on Tank.
Okay. Hey, we're gonna pass it around. I'll let anybody. Hey, the panel is open. Y'all respond accordingly.
I thought I heard an Alaskan snow crab talking about a Cracker Jack box.
Ooh.
At least your mic's working now. Go ahead. Get it on.
It's crispy, ain't it? Ain't it crispy?
Hey, it's crispy. It's crispy.
Okay.
Shout out to Bella, man. Oh man.
What you know about Alaskan snow crab?
Popeye
anyway?
chicken crispy.
Y'all foolish.
All those, it just doesn't seem, and I don't see any other route for Tank right now, except for the rematch. If he would have taken any other fight, then man, do y'all know? Man, y'all already get tired of me playing the I just got my hair done 2 days ago video. Y'all already tired of me doing that. Just imagine what would happen if this man sit here and say he's gonna rematch Lamont Roach and then dunk him. That'd be crazy work.
Hey, Dub, ain't that what I said last night?
That's a fact.
I said it last night. I said the exact same thing that man just said. Whoever he was, me and him think similar and the same. Tank has not lived up to doing anything that we expect him to do. And right now, we talking about something that's right now in the moment. Tank don't even have his own mind. The only own mind that he got is not fighting anyone that he's being pressured to do. He wants to do exactly what he wants to do. And he's had the route of Candyland. And anytime that you try to push him towards anybody, it's like throwing a cat in the bathtub when you try to inject certain fighters and him in the same ring. And it's just like, come on, man. How many years do we got to keep on pointing this out? How many more years, how many more times do we got to keep on seeing this same scenario where somebody's there for him to fight that's going to push a challenge, and then he chooses to fight somebody else, and then everybody's just okay with it. And then when everybody's okay with it, the Tank fans are okay with it, soon as somebody logically like me or the other man just say something, we automatically become Tank haters.
Hey, correct me if I'm wrong. Was I not arguing last night that Tank is a Hall of Famer right now? I was arguing that last night.
You are okay. Who is his Hall of Fame fight?
No, it's not.
Tank is a Hall of Fame. Once again, I'm telling. This is my thing. When you got to look at the Boxing Hall of Fame, it doesn't matter who you beat in the Boxing Hall of Fame. That's not how the Boxing Hall of Fame works. I wish it did.
Okay, Sylvester Stallone is in the Hall of Fame.
Exactly.
No, he's not. No, he's not in the Hall of Fame. Rocky is.
Oh, Rocky. Okay. Yeah. Pardon.
So even though my whole thing though is boxing doesn't work as far as who is the best fighter on your resume. It doesn't work like that as far as the Hall of Fame go. As long as you got a memorable name, somebody that people can point at you and understand who you is. If you was a top seller in the sport, who the hell is Mickey Ward? What are we talking about?
Mickey Ward had
definitely a Hall of Famer, bro.
Mickey Ward had 3 great fights with Gotti.
Exactly.
He had his fights with Gotti, just like Bo had his fights with Holyfield, and that's how he got him. That's how he got to the Hall of Fame.
And
three back-to-back fights with Gotti.
And that's why I'm saying that right now, Tank Davis is a Hall of Famer.
But Tank don't even have that.
He doesn't need it.
How so?
Because he has something that
he doesn't need. What?
He doesn't need those. He doesn't need those great fights.
Wait,
unfortunately, he doesn't need.
Every fighter needs a great fight.
No,
what?
Yeah.
Why
so
not?
Are y'all telling me Tank won't be a first ballot Hall of Famer?
No, he won't.
He will definitely be a first ballot Hall of
Famer. Hey, he won't be. He won't. How so, Dub?
Because once again, it doesn't go down or the Hall of Fame doesn't pick you as far as your resume go. No, with Tank, his allure alone makes him a Hall of Famer.
Nobody's in a Hall of Fame on that, Dub. Not one single fighter.
All right.
Name a fighter that's in the Hall of Fame. No. Name a fighter that's in the Hall of Fame just on his presence. That is a fictional character. I said a real fighter, man. Come on.
Exactly. It's
Name a real fighter.
That's in the Hall of Fame.
Hey, Dub
Okay,
side,
now, Dub.
could you give us Dub side?
Hey, right now it's not. Hold on. Respectfully, brother, it's either Dub or it's right side. One of those.
Dub.
Respect.
Dub.
I appreciate it.
Pardon me, man. This is my only second time interacting with you.
No. That's why I say I don't mean no harm. I just gotta.
Okay, check. Check the move, feel the groove. Do you know what the criteria is to be a Hall of Famer? And does Tank fit the criteria?
Break the criteria down, brother.
No, I'm asking you. I don't want to. I'm not. One thing I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna shoot with a water gun in the wind because I ain't gonna never hit my target like that.
I don't know the exact criteria.
Okay, so if you don't, so if you don't know the criteria, how can you walked into the web?
No, not that.
You walked into the web. You walked into the web. So if you don't know the criteria, then how could you be someone that would say that he is? If you don't know the criteria.
I know fighters that are lesser fighters that are in the Hall of Fame.
No, you know lesser favorable fighters that are in the Hall of Fame.
Who?
To your
Name
favor.
them.
To your favor.
Name them, Dub.
Amazing. Real quick, I believe this is my brother.
And then I can name their fights for you. And
real quick. I believe this is my brother Scholar coming on as Dub side. Scholar, welcome to the show, my brother.
Y'all out of order. All y'all out of order.
Give me a
shout out to brother Dub.
You gotta say everything backwards now, Scholar.
We got the greatest trolls, man. We got the greatest. Even though this is my brother, my brother's trolled me around here. Go ahead, Scholar. Welcome to the
show. This is Evil Dub. I came up here to agree with Dub right side. He absolutely right.
With me? You agree with me?
You're absolutely right, brother.
Right.
The Rocky comparison was good because they asked them like, how did Rocky make it to the Hall of Fame? And they was like, well, y'all guys don't understand the impact that he had with that fictional movie. And it's like, bro, once you say some stuff like that, it opens the doors. How is a champion not gonna get in the Hall of Fame? Is the real question. Because the Gotti war fights were non-title fights. They were great fights to watch, but it wasn't no title on the line.
Yes. It doesn't matter. They were three. You just said it. They were great fights to watch. Tank don't have no great fights, and he has no impact on the sport. I mean, what?
He has. Oh my God. All right, I'm gonna pass. So let's pass it around. I want to ask this real quick. I didn't even expect this to be a topic.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start with Piro. I understand what you're gonna say, Troy. We're going Piro Bella. I believe my brother Cortez. He gonna disagree. Cash. Is Tank a Hall of Famer in y'all opinion at this current moment, or not? Will Tank make the Hall of Fame in general? Will Tank make the Hall of Fame? Yes or no? Piro, we starting with you. We going to Bella next. Then we'll pass it around.
Nobody knows that.
Piro, are you in the building? You're on mute. We coming back to Piro. Bella, does Tank make the Hall of Fame, sis?
He might, but should he? Probably not with the names that are in it. The great names that are in it. You got a George Dixon, you got Joe Gans, you got like Jack Johnson. Like these are like guys like pioneers, like who fought like, oh my gosh, even like guys like recently like the strength of schedule. I agree. Like he doesn't have strength of schedule. I guess you were saying like he's a champion, so because he's a champion, he should be in the Hall of Fame.
I'm saying his overall impact to the sport. I'm not saying just a champion. I'm saying because
what is his impact to the sport?
I'm trying to tell you if you calm down, brother, respectfully.
Go ahead, Dub.
I'm out of order. I apologize. But when I'm saying that the and like I used the word before, the allure that he brings. A one division champion, in my personal opinion. Some would say 3. I say 1. I mean 2 technically, the IBF champion, I guess. So two division champion, possibly one of the top pay-per-view sellers of our time, whether I like it or not. I mean, that alone is gonna get him in the Hall of Fame. It's boxing. We got guys who's got in for lesser.
And I understand that, but when we're talking like just as boxing fans, like we're talking about guys with incredible accolades. Like right now, Terrence Crawford is a Hall of Famer. Nobody on the panel is going to argue that Terrence Crawford's not a Hall of Famer. He's a Hall of Famer right now. Gervonta Davis, yeah, I mean, if he the trajectory of his career, if it continues to go like this, I don't know. But if he has some great fights in the future, yes, he could be. We can all, be on the panel and say like together, like yes, Gervonta Davis is a Hall of Famer. Am I gonna be gung ho for today that Gervonta Davis is a Hall of Famer? No. He may be a Hall of Famer today, but I wouldn't say he is. So
See, Bella, you're looking at it wrong. You're looking at it as if you voting to give him the Hall of Fame. Dub is saying if he retired today, if he would. But you know, nobody on the panel could vote for that. You know, Rocky wouldn't be in there. So he's asking, like, if Tank retired today, would he go in the Hall of Fame? And it's like, yeah, AJ would too. I wouldn't vote AJ in there, but if he retired, he would go into the Hall of Fame. He's going to the Hall of Fame.
AJ would definitely go into the Hall of Fame today.
Yes, definitely going to the Hall of Fame.
You just said no.
No, he said no. Scott
okay,
said
no. I forgot you on the delay. You on the delay.
Yes.
You on the delay.
I don't think you heard me right. I said Anthony Joshua is definitely going to the Hall.
He's on the delay. He's on the delay, Scholar. So it's always a real quick. Cash, what's your thoughts, then? Do you think Tank get into the Hall of Fame?
Yeah, I think he does, and it's really not up to none of us. They got people who vote on that shit. If he does, he does. If he doesn't, he doesn't.
Shocking.
We got my brother Adelaide Bird in the building.
What a cash.
Shout out to my brother Ronnie Bravo. Ronnie, welcome to the panel. I know. Hey, same question. You gotta answer this one to come up tonight. Does Tank get in the Hall of Fame?
What's up, everybody? Salute to you, Dub, and everybody.
Salute to my brother, man.
Yeah.
What's up, Ronnie?
Tank Davis. Hey, Bella. Hey, Queen Bella. Is Tank Davis a Hall of Famer? To me, fuck no. Will he get in? Yes.
That's the question. It's not if you believe. It's will he get in? That's the question.
Yeah. Because people's Hall of Fame is very soft. Like, a lot of people don't have like any guts anymore, and they just don't. You know, I mean, their standards are soft. So of course he'll get in there based off of name recognition, I guess. But does he belong in there? No. It's a joke to even say it. But yeah.
I think, and I wouldn't have a problem. I think that's a different conversation, though. Does he belong there versus will he get in? I think those are two totally different conversations.
Yeah, definitely. You know, I'm a strict grader, so but that's just my opinion. He has not nearly enough. He's not nearly accomplished. The story of boxing can be told without his story, so I don't think he is a Hall of Famer. But I mean, based off of recent events and people who have gone in. And, you know, a lot of people are going to go with the Rocky thing. A lot of people are going to go with some of the guys who aren't, you know, more notoriety, don't have a lot more notoriety. But I do not believe he is. But he will get in based off of that, yes.
Well, let's put Jake Paul in.
He might get in too. Shit.
well, hold up. Jake Paul ain't got no belt. He got. You may say he got the impact, but see, Tank got both. Bro, like Dub been playing that drop. Everybody know that drop.
Belt, man, this man got an email belt. He an email champion right now.
Mickey Mouse belt.
You know what? He got all the things. Yep, he got emailed, all that stuff, but champion is by his name. You look on BoxRec, it might say emailed, it might say all that shit y'all talking about, but it say champion.
Okay, but we dwell on. We dwell into this right here. We are in the days of the fugazi, and in the days of the fugazi, yes, he gets in. But if you take it back to great historian boxers, no, he don't scratch it. He don't scratch it at all. And his impact on boxing has been one that has been very, very negative. And it's been so negative, I'm going to say it just like this. If you were him, would you want to walk around in his shoes? And we put integrity inside you. He doesn't have integrity. So he walks spinelessly through the boxing world and is upheld as being integrityless and spineless and being a coward. So if you were the person that knew that, you know that this man is walking around. This man is walking around with all types of psychological, mental issues because he don't even believe.
Hold on, let the brother finish, man. Let the brother finish.
He doesn't he doesn't even believe in himself, because if he believed in himself, he would have got everybody on that to-do list already out the way already. Because we look at him and we've seen his body of work. He's going to fight you if he knows that the odds are 2,500 to 1 in his favor. If you bring anything different to the table, man, I don't got no reason to fight you. What have you done? But what the hell did motherfucking did Rolly do to get a fight? What the hell did the other Garcia
Pitbull.
do to get a fight? What did Pitbull do to get a fight? What did they do? And you sat there, and Devin Haney had just came off his fight and was begging Devin. Devin was begging him for a fight, and he overlooked him and picked Pitbull. And we didn't know who the hell Pitbull was. We didn't know who none of these people was. I mean, I knew who some of these people was, but the average person that just Tank's average fans don't even know who the hell these people be. They're okay with anything, and just like the what I said yesterday, Tank fans are the people that are entertained by watching snakes eat rats. But the moment I dangle a mongoose over that cage, y'all having a heart attack.
That's a good analogy, brother. I like that.
Real quick. We got, and I want to let everybody respond to that. But we got my brother in the building. Dondra is in the building. Salute, Dondra. Welcome to the show, my brother. Give me your opening statements, man. First things first. Is Tank a Hall of Famer, brother? Respectfully.
You cut out.
Okay, my apologies. I said, welcome to the show, my brother. Is Tank a Hall of Famer? Open up with that, and then you can go any way you want to with the conversation, brother.
For me, yeah, I think he's a Hall of Famer because he's beat more undefeated fighters. He's a 3-division champion. If you don't count the regular belts, he's a 2-division champion.
Oh boy!
Whether people want to believe it or not, the people you beat actually go on your resume too. So Gamble, his amateur record goes on there too. Then the people that they beat, Ryan Garcia, since he beat Devin Haney, even though it was they're gonna count that as well. So people keep saying, "Oh, he ain't beat nobody," but you can't say he ain't beat nobody when these guys have beat other champions and beat other people. Some of them are 3-division champions, some of them are 2-time champions, and I don't get it. Like, people don't understand the criteria for getting in the Boxing Hall of Fame is very vague. So
what is the criteria?
Accolades.
What accolades?
Impact.
Is that all?
Impact. Pretty much, yes. Accolades and impact.
Is that all?
Yes.
Hold on, Troy. We're gonna come. And matter of fact, we're gonna come to you next, Troy, and let you break down what it means. Let the brother finish getting his opening bars off.
Somebody will cut me off. I already knew it. So, but it is what it is. And what the other brother was saying, like, Tank ain't beat nobody. Well, we can say all these boys ain't beat nobody because, be honest, compared to Hagler, Hearns, all these other guys, this era is not the greatest era. Like, when it comes to them fighting each other, because none of them have fought top competition, if we're going to be honest. And that's, in my eyes, I think Shakur's going to be a fucking Hall of Famer because I think he's a 3-division champion.
Yep.
So, like, yeah, he's going to be a Hall of Famer. He's beat a lot of champions. He's beat a lot of undefeated. Well, I don't think he beat a lot of undefeated fighters, but he beat a couple. So he's going to be in the Hall of Fame. So it's like, it's very vague to get in the Hall of Fame. Like, especially when you come a 2-division, 3-division champion, you're already second ballot, really, pretty much. So I don't understand what the big idea is that he's not going to be in there. So.
And if you're undisputed, the youngest undisputed champion, you're definitely a Hall of Famer. My bad. Go ahead, Troy. Explain to us, Troy. What when you keep asking these questions as far as break down, if you don't mind, brother. What are the criteria? Since we are clearly in comparison to you, respectfully. We're novice to the sport. Go ahead, break down.
I was about to go look it up.
No, you know
what?
You know, no, he lying. He joking.
I was about to go look it up myself.
Undisputed don't really guarantee you get in.
I was about to go look it up myself, to be honest with you, because
I mean,
hold on, wait a minute, and we got to bring my brother on real quick. Cash, did you just say undisputed doesn't the young? So you telling me that the youngest undisputed?
All I'm saying is there's an undisputed dude who got a way better resume than Devin Haney that's not in the Hall of Fame. So I mean, it's really up to the people that vote people in. That's what I said. Like, it ain't up to us. It's to
he right.
Yeah,
Who is that?
Jermaine
Cash
Taylor.
He telling the truth.
Not in there. Jermaine Taylor's not in the Hall of Fame.
It's a popularity contest. It depends on the voters. It's like T.O. waiting to get in the Hall of Fame for football. It just depends on the voters. James Toney had to wait a while too. It just depends on the people that vote.
Then you got Tim Bradley who gets in right away, like Bullethead Bradley in there. Like,
I believe that.
Hey, real quick, Scholar, change your damn. Hold on, Scholar, change your damn picture, man. I'm thinking, I'm talking like, is my mic going crazy? And I'm looking at you talk. Change
Brother, I done tricked you. Hold on, let me change this. Got Dub up here all discombobulated.
Man, you out of order.
I mean, Zab Judah is in the Hall of Fame too. He's an undisputed champion.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Real quick, man. Ron the Plug is in the building. Ron, welcome to the show, my brother. We like to call him the Melvin Net Podcast. Yeah, you understand what I'm talking about? Give me your opening words, brother. And I appreciate you pulling up on me, man.
Hey, peace, dog, man. Thanks for having me, brother.
Man, you know it ain't nothing but love and respect, brother.
All right, man. Peace to the panel. Yeah, I just came up here to say, all y'all niggas out of order, bro. Everybody out of order, man. Yeah, man. Everybody's out of order, bro. Listen.
Hold on, wait a minute.
All y'all favorite fighters. This is outrageous. All y'all favorite fighters.
This is outrageous. Damn. It's a bunch of bull.
Cutting out because you on bull.
I just gotta tell you this one thing real quick. Hey, real quick. Hey, we done started. I just want the folks to know we done started a movement. The Out of Order movement is in play now, y'all. I want y'all to see it. The Out of Order movement is in play, and you damn near can't go to a show without hearing a motherfucker say, y'all out of order. Shout out to Dub Brightside, man.
Nah, Dub. He out of order for that damn profile picture too.
Nah, man, y'all favorite fighters be fighting Tank, bro. I was all of man. Y'all niggas all these niggas that's fighting Tank those.
Hold on,
terrible, brother.
Your mic out of order. Your mic is out of order.
He on that Zap.
How's that work?
You on that Zap Rogers right now?
Hold on, you can't be talking while the man talking.
I'm at work, bro. I'm in the woods, bro. So I apologize, but I'm still listening, yo. Listen.
No. You good?
Listen,
go ahead.
If y'all favorite fighters resume is based off of niggas that Tank already beat, how the hell is Tank not a Hall of Famer?
He's talking to y'all Devin Haney fans because my favorite fighter ain't got
nobody's resume. Who Tank already beat?
Talking about Devin Haney fans.
Hey, yo, bro. This is exactly what I'm talking about. He's discrediting all the work y'all favorite fight might have to fight BFK Palm.
Sound like a T-Pain.
Y'all favorite fighter might.
Man, you in the Matrix right now. You in the Matrix.
This shit's crazy.
We can't hear you. We just can't hear you, brother. We can't hear you.
Y'all hear me?
Officially been trying.
Hold on. Get to a spot. When you get to it, let me know you're ready. And then
press Control Alt Delete.
Can y'all hear me?
Go ahead. Don't move.
Blame it on the
I'm not. I'm at work, brother. I'm at work, bro. I'm in the woods. Chill out.
I ain't mad at you. Shout out to.
Yeah, I'm making money. I'm making money. Chill out. But your favorite fighters, resume is based off of who Tank beat. Y'all favorite fighters ain't doing shit, bro. Like y'all stop trying to take away from what the brother's actually doing.
He talking too loud.
Fighters can't touch the culture for.
He talking too loud.
Really.
John Jacob.
Hey, y'all favorite fighters ain't pushing nothing forward, bro. I mean, just keep it real. Listen, you don't gotta like Tank, right? But you gotta respect what he's doing for the sport.
Who's about to fight Canelo?
Hold on, man. Wait a minute.
What is he doing for the sport?
Wait a minute.
Hey, Dub, I'm hopping on, man. Yo, peace to the panel. Yo, y'all niggas stop hating on Tank, bro.
Hold on, stay.
You know what I'm saying? Just flat out, bro. Y'all got to come up with some other shit, man. That shit get old.
Hold on, brother. Stay. Real quick. The brother at work. You understand? Okay, look. Man, y'all listen. When we have brothers on and they mic out of order and shit like that, shut the hell up. Please let them try to get their bars off, even if they could. I get them back in order. But if they trying to cook, let them cook. You know what I'm saying? So I say that respectfully. Go ahead. We'll pass it back around. But
you're right.
I couldn't even hear what the man was saying.
I apologize, Dub. You know, it sounded like he was on the.
We gotta have order. Well, let me tell him. Let me tell him because when you start talking, he already out of order. Then everybody it just made for a bad listening experience.
Well, you gotta know my favorite. You gotta know my favorite fighter first before you start saying my favorite fighter's resume is based on Tank Davis.
I don't know if he was directly speaking towards you. You know, don't take it personal.
It sounded like he pulled up to argue, Dub, but his audio was just fucked up. That would have sounded like.
And that's fine. We ain't got no problem with nobody pulling up to argue, but the man audio was respectfully. It was out of order.
Apologize for nothing.
No, you ain't got to apologize. So.
Pure, every time he passed the mic to you gone. What the fuck you be doing? Jumping jacks? Where you be going?
It's a secret.
It's a secret. Hey man, Piro being a father, what y'all don't know, he
owns
doing
a
a hell of a
distillery.
job being a father. That's really
There you
what he
go.
be doing.
There you go. He's like,
Yeah,
there you
yeah,
go.
Puro, hell of a father, hell of a father.
Nah,
There you
hey,
go.
that's my
Yeah.
brother right there.
Absolutely.
But
That's some bullshit, though.
damn, I done forgot where we was at. Y'all
We're
bring me
talking
back.
We were
about
talking
his
about Tank in
bullshit
the Hall of Fame.
resume. His bullshit
Okay,
Hall
go
of
ahead.
Fame resume.
Who is on? I don't even know. Y'all go ahead. Pass it around.
Well,
I'm out of order.
I don't know who it's on, but
Yo,
I'm
I
taking
say
over.
this. I agree with what Cass said a while ago. Cass was saying, it's some undisputed fighters that might not necessarily get in. And I know, look, I know it's gonna be a little controversial. Call them undisputed, call them unified, whatever. Cambosis, bro. Cambosis not going. Cambosis is gonna be looked at as a joke. I'm gonna just be honest with you. So you gotta have both. You just can't have belts. You gotta have that lore. The mere fact that we still talk about Tank and Lamar Roach show that Tank got some type of impact. Now, see, I'll clown Tank all day and tell the truth about him, but one thing I'm not gonna do is take away what the man means to the sport. That man is very popular in the sport.
What does he?
Yeah, but popularity, here's the thing. Yeah. A lot of people are saying, well, he's undisputed champions are in the Hall of Fame. There are plenty of them. Like, just because you're looking at the era that we're in now, like there are plenty of undisputed champions. Y'all just looking at the 4-belt era. Like there are guys who's been undisputed with only 2 belts, guys who's been undisputed with 3 belts, and now there are 4 belts officially. So there are plenty of guys who aren't in the Hall of Fame based off of that. But I believe he gets in because they just put Vinny Pastienza into the Hall of Fame. Vinny Pastienza got knocked out by Roy Jones as the highlight of his career. He beat an old Roberto Duran. Like Roberto Duran was ancient when he beat him.
Shout out to Vinny Pastienza, man.
Yeah, I believe he has a win over Marvin Marvin Hagler.
But he came up for
hold
135.
on, man. You out of order, man. Let the man finish.
Yeah, it's all good.
Why? Hold on. Why always got to stop? Let people get their bars off. I understand y'all going back and forth, but let them finish their point. Shit.
That nigga got Tourette's, man. That nigga can't.
Damn, bro. Come on, man. Go ahead.
Maybe the better argument is first ballot Hall of Fame or second ballot Hall of Fame or something like that.
What I was saying was, Vinny was his crowning achievement was getting knocked out in glorifying fashion to Roy Jones. He beat a very, very old, ancient Roberto Duran twice, and then he has a win over what's his name? Joe Frazier's son. I believe he has a win over, and Marvin Frazier. Yeah, I believe, and he's not anything. So I don't think that based off of I would say history that they would deny Tank Davis to get into the Hall of Fame. But he ain't done nothing. He's not a 3-division champion. Like, that's bullshit. He's only won 1 real world title, in my opinion. He has never been unified, and he's over the age of he's about 30 years old now. So I don't understand what this you can't go off of he's popular, he's gonna get into the Hall of Fame. Well, when you look at the face, I don't think he's the face of boxing. I believe Canelo Alvarez is still the face of boxing. But when you look at the supposed face of boxing, he probably is the least notarized one in history. We're talking about a guy who y'all say he sells pay-per-views. How much did him and Lamont Roach do? Do we have an official number on that?
I plead the
149. Okay, 149.
According to who? Hold on. Who is that according to?
We don't know.
We don't know for okay. We don't.
I don't know who. Hold on, real quick. When you say 140, where does that number come from?
Dick Chaser.
From who?
I'm gonna put it to you just like this. I'll tell
you, Rick Glazer.
I'll tell you this much right here. It didn't do good because if it done good, it would have been able to gave us a number already. So
That's
the numbers were embarrassingly low. The place didn't even sell out. The guy went to the at the fight and asked to purchase tickets. Were there any more tickets left? The lady told him it was plenty of tickets left.
See, and this is what I got a problem with. So pay-per-view numbers now determine whether you get in the Hall of Fame. It's like Bella said, well, then put Jake Paul ass in there then. Like, bro, people go pay-per-view crazy, bro. How many pay-per-views did Ali and Frazier do?
Well, there was no pay-per-view model back then.
Exactly, but they're still in the Hall of Fame, right?
Yeah, but the
but I mean, you can't. I mean,
bro.
you can't use those two fighters.
Bro, I'm trying to get y'all let that cerebellum rotate.
Why not?
Pay-per-views are something that's just new. So how is it a criteria now to get into Hall of Fame when it hasn't already existed and you got people in the Hall of Fame that wasn't on pay-per-view?
That's true. That is true. He's
It's
right
never
though,
been a
because the pay-per-view
criterion.
model didn't come about until Vince McMahon really started that shit. To be honest with you, a lot of guys in history didn't have pay-per-views. That just started in like 2000s, very late 90s. So I get his point when it comes to that. And no, that should not be a criteria of whether you get
early 90s. Tyson was doing it in the early 90s.
It's a lot of cap going on too, because he said Tank only won one belt. Didn't Tank lose a belt, then win another belt in the same division?
He won the IBF. He lost it on the scales, I believe.
I mean, he lost one on the scale. He lost it on the scale.
He lost on the scale, and then I believe he won the WBA.
So he's a two-time champion right there. So how many two-time champions do you have? It comes down to, it's like numbers, bro. It's like,
is Paulie Malignaggi a Hall of Famer to you?
Huh?
Is Paulie Malignaggi a Hall of Famer to you? He's a two-division world champion.
Because he doesn't have the impact.
He's a two-division world champion.
But he doesn't have the impact.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I would vote Paulie in. I'm gonna keep it real.
I wouldn't vote Paulie in for nothing.
Paulie's not a Hall of Famer. I'm sorry.
I put him in the Simp Hall of Fame.
No, he's not.
Hey, you will never.
He said the Simp Hall of Fame.
You will never in history again see somebody with that level of talent beat Zab Judah and incredible people in the sport of boxing to even be on that level. A lot of people felt like he was robbed against Adrian Brunner. You will never see that again in boxing. That man didn't have power. He not athletic. He was beating people with just sheer smarts.
That's true. I mean, he went toe-to-toe with Cotto.
And slapping them.
Slapping them.
I got a question to ask the panel.
Go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna put it to you just like this. Would y'all think if y'all had one vote and it came down to putting Earl Spence or Tank in the Hall of Fame, who would y'all put in and for why? Because I'm gonna look at it just on this strength right here. Earl said, I got a to-do list and I'm gonna get my to-do, and he went and got his to-do list done. He did not win the last fight, but he took it on all comers. And Tank had his to-do list and he ain't got around to nothing.
All right, hold on, y'all. Panel, be in order on this one. Before I gotta go to hold on, I gotta go to Bella first on this one. I gotta go to Bella first on this one.
Let me go second.
Bella, Tank or EJ to the Hall of Fame?
Throw my vote away.
Bella, don't throw
hold on.
Bella.
Hold on, wait a minute. You gotta pick.
No, I gotta throw my vote away. My vote can't count.
It gotta count. No, come on, sis. You gotta answer the question on this one.
Let me think on it, Doug. Let me think.
We coming back to you. I'm going to Ronnie next. I gotta go to Ronnie next. Ronnie, you knew where I was coming next. So. Same question. Tank or EJ, Hall of Fame, who you giving it to?
It's like, do you want to die of rat poison or cyanide?
Oh, you know how y'all niggas are.
Yeah, you know how I get down. You know my get down when it comes to this. Woo. So I'm gonna give you Spence fans for the very first time and the only time. The only time you'll ever, because I fucking hate Spence fans. The only time I will ever give you a compliment for your
boy. That escalated quickly.
This will be the only time you'll ever get a compliment from me. So I want you to timestamp this video because it'll never happen again. Okay. Earl Spence over Tank Davis. Earl Spence is the better Hall of Famer. At least Earl Spence actually has names on his resume, and he's actually an accomplished champion. He's a not three division. He's a unified 3-belt holder, legitimately. And I mean, even regardless, I don't believe Danny Garcia is a Hall of Famer, but he beat Danny Garcia. Mikey Garcia will be in the Hall of Fame. Should he be? It's debatable, but he beat him as well. He beat Sean Porter. He beat Kell Brook, who probably will go in the Hall of Fame based off of his region. And he beat Lamont Peterson, a B-level fighter, but he'll go in as well. And he also, he based off of what he's done in the welterweight division, he has a better claim than Tank Davis, in my opinion.
That's what they want.
I screen recorded that too.
Hey,
I
we
screen
gotta,
recorded that.
It's the
Hold
only
on.
one you'll ever get, bro.
Hey, we
Don't
gotta
worry
pass it
about it.
around accordingly. We're gonna pass it around accordingly. I got my brother Cash. I got Piro in here. We're gonna go Cash, Piro. We're gonna go to my brother Cortez, Troy, then Dondrick in the building, man. Cash, if you gotta pick between EJ and Tank, who's the Hall of Famer?
I'd have to go. You said I can only pick one?
You can only pick one.
You know the answer, Cash. Stop.
Right now?
Hold on. You can only pick one.
I'd have to go with Arrow based off of strength of the strength of his opposition, probably.
Strength of resume. Piro, what you think?
Well, since Tank Davis still got a lot of career left and plenty of smoke out there that he can fight. I'm not saying he's gonna fight him. I would have put him in. You know, he's still got career to go. Errol, if he does come back, they're saying Keith Thurman. That's not going to add too much to his legacy because Keith Thurman is, way past it as well. But Errol has plenty of. I think Errol checks all the boxes. I mean, because he's only been a one division champion, he's probably not going to get in the first time around. He's probably going to get in like the third round of voting or whatever. But I think Errol makes it.
And y'all gotta stop this division thing too. Just because you've been in one division that you don't deserve to be in Hall of Fame. Like, if you were in a premier division, it shouldn't matter. Like Marvin Hagler stayed in one division his entire career.
Hold on,
Triple G stayed in one division.
hold on, Ronnie.
Yeah, but I didn't think he did deserve it. I just thinking he's not going to get it first ballot.
Real quick, we're gonna go to Troy. We're going to Dondrick, and then we come in. Oh, I almost left the scholar out. We got to get the scholar in here. Then we coming back to you, Cortez. Since you asked the question, we're gonna let you answer it last. Troy,
right.
what you got on that?
Well, based on his competition, this is Spence, his wins and his loss. Yeah, you could say if you're doing it right now, you could put him in right now. And because Tank don't have anyone on his resume that compares to who Errol fought and beat or who beat Errol. He has nobody on there. So Errol gets in right now based on, Tank, Errol, just Errol because he has a better resume.
Dondrick, same question.
EJ, I don't know why y'all even asked that dumb ass question. That was a trick question. That was a setup. I don't like it.
You said I don't like it.
Oh, they gotta get back to Bella.
Hold on. I forgot. I got to get Bella back in here. Scholar, real quick. Same question.
So if you asking me to vote, or will they both get in? They probably will. But if I had to pick one, like this, like the life raft question, if you're on the island, which one would you save? Well, it's gonna be unpopular, but Tank. I don't like Errol Spence. Errol Spence made us wait 5 years to get his ass beat up and almost killed in the second round. Then he held up Bud's career for an entire year after that, pump faking like he wanted to fight. And then I remember when we was asking the same thing about Errol Spence's resume whenever he was saying, why wouldn't I take the easy route? I just remembered all this shit. So I don't know. I remember Sean Porter and him having a real
question, Scholar.
Hold on, man. Let the
I'm
man
telling you
finish.
why I
y'all be
picked
trying
Tank
to cut
over
the man
Errol
off?
Spence. This is why I picked Tank over Errol Spence. I remember all this stuff. I remember Errol Spence beating Chris Algieri and everybody like, oh, he's a monster. Like, bro, it's fucking Chris Algieri. Lamont Peterson was over the hill, had a positive steroid test. There's a lot of names on Errol Spence's resume. While people knew he would get his ass whooped by Bud, we had the same questions that we had with Tank. And I feel like the one time he got his signature dance partner, he was almost stopped in the second round. Say what you want about Tank. If him and Shakur ever get in the ring, I don't think he's gonna get stopped in the second round. That's all I'm saying. So I would pick Tank over Errol Spence.
Man, that nigga was cooking for real. That the boxing scholar is on some. That is some.
He could have just said,
all right. I understand that. I ain't mad.
Nah, Dub, you out of order. You let that man say all that.
How you gonna tell me I'm out of order, nigga? You out of order because it's on Bella. You out of order. Respectfully. Bella, it's on you, sis. And then we going back to Cortez.
This is the Dub Right Side show. So yeah, you out of order.
They gonna call me out of order on my own shit.
But yeah, I can't really follow that up. That basically summed it up. Other than if I have to pick, I'm going to pick Errol. But the reason why I was so hesitant, I want my vote to be thrown away, is because it took so damn long to get the fight, and then Errol performed like, oh my gosh, it was so the beating was so crazy. It was just like, man, 5 years. You kept saying Hagler Hearns. That was nowhere near Hagler Hearns. It was like. Even Hearns, like, he went out like, it was like a blaze of glory. It wasn't no blaze of glory. Errol was getting beat all 9 rounds, like beat the beat. That fight was over by like the second round. I'll give him like really the 4th round is when I think the doctor came. So yeah, it's just like, ugh. It pierces in my brain. That's why it's like I want to throw my vote away. But if I have to, due to competition. Level of competition, I will say Errol, but again, it's not that crazy of a difference. But I'll say Errol over Tank.
Cortez, you asked the question, so we coming back to you now.
Okay, the one guy.
Go ahead.
The one guy that said it was a setup question. It was in fact a setup question. He was the smart guy that sniffed out the fire. What I'm saying is this right here. If this is the criteria that we using to put people in the Hall of Fame, then Tank don't match that criteria to be there. That's what I'm saying. Like, y'all just solved it. Y'all just sat there and just said it on y'all own. Y'all got tricked out of whatever y'all might have thought in the beginning. If y'all thought that he did belong there, y'all just sat there and just said that he didn't, because that's having a resume and having impactful fights is what gets you there. And then I got to go back to the scholar, and I have to say to this right here, it wasn't Earl that held up the fight, the rematch. It was the fact that Earl gave up so much. If I gave up so much to let this first fight happen, it seemed like it'd be a good sport and favor for you to be like, okay, well, damn, man, let me get the rematch at 154. And Bud was like, no, I ain't doing no rematch at 154. I'm not going to 154. So it's like, damn, man, I done sat up here and I done gave up so much for you to come into the fight. And then now when the tables flip, you act like a straight up hoe ass nigga. And you ain't gonna like
Dub, can I
stop. Hold on, wait. Let me finish so you understand.
Let the man
because
finish.
Because apparently the way you spoke, you let me know that you did not know. You let me know that you did not know that it was Earl that wanted to fight at 154, and Bud said, "No, I'm not fighting at 154." But then your next fight is at.
Hold on, Bella. You out of order.
He said he told him that he wasn't gonna fight ESJ at 154. He wasn't fighting at 154, and then the next thing he did is he fought at 154. What was the difference of giving that man that fight a long time ago at 154? And then you go and fight. Then you go and fight the other guy. And then he said the easiest side of the street. He did all the hard lift. Who was the fighters that Bud fought in between the time that he was fighting Porter, Garcia, and Ugas? Danny, he fought Glass Joe and Glass Joe Khan and who else did he fight? He fought some tomato cans. Bud got the worst. Bud has a miserable ass resume. That shit is. He only got one shot. If he don't, in what the hell is his name? The dude that he beat in Indigo, whatever the hell his name is. Do you know?
Ndongo.
No, Ndongo. Do you know what his record was after he lost to him?
Yeah,
he went like
he was getting his
come on, man. Look, let's look at them fighters he fought. Look where he got his belt from. He came in as
he was a champion.
He came in as undisputed. He would have went to the front of the line to fight any one of the champions, and he went and he chose the weakest link.
Brother, you act like Errol Spence didn't get beat by Bud.
Hold on.
Wait. I'm talking about what so what we gonna do is we're not gonna act like that this man didn't suffer an accident. He a dog, and he kept on, and it's his fault that he went in there and he wasn't all the way right. And if you sit there and you tell me that he looked at all the way right, man, the man was in there high as hell, man. The motherfucker dumb motherfucker set up and ate a goddamn edible before the goddamn fight.
Damn. It's a bunch of bull.
I was agreeing with you 100%. I ain't had no problem with nothing you said.
Hey,
When you got into
wait,
the edible, hold on, y'all. When you got into the edible, you lost me with that one, brother. You lost me.
Listen. Wait. Pay attention, and watch the fight all over again, and tell me when that man sitting in the ring waiting on Bud to come in there, he didn't look like no man that was high.
Am I able to argue this, Dub?
Go ahead,
Can I
Ronnie.
argue this? Okay.
Well, and I got to get Dondrick in here too, because I cut him off. I apologize to cut him off. So I got to get him in first.
Why you want to argue with the nigga you were just saying he was cooking? Now you
hold on. Who, me? No. Let me get Dondrick in here. Then we coming to you, Ronnie.
You know what? I'm conflicted because I don't know how to feel. I kind of feel what he's saying with EJ, but I don't feel what the first part he was saying with Tank, because I feel like some of the fights that are downplayed a lot because the people he beat were better. But I don't have no argument. I actually enjoyed what he was saying. It was pretty logical, and I like how he was talking about Bud, because I can't stand Budrick. So,
hey, and real quick, Bella, you're gonna have your opportunity to go up 6. I ain't got no problem with it. I want to hear it. Prepare for it. I want to go to Ronnie first. Then I got to get Cash in here. Then we going to Bella, back to Troy, and we're gonna pass it all the way around. I want to keep it.
Buddha wants to get in here too.
I got you as well, my brother. You know what it is. Ronnie, go ahead. Then we're gonna go to Cash, Bella, and we're gonna pass it around. I got y'all. Oh, okay. Hey, my brother Scholar said ladies first. So go ahead, Ronnie, and then Cash, then Bella.
Okay. So Cortez is speaking nothing but bullshit, and it's okay though. Like y'all are speaking the Spence language. I'm gonna bring this back to English for y'all can understand, because I don't speak Spence language. Okay, so
let him cook, Cortez. Let him cook now. Let him cook.
Y'all are saying, well, EJ did all the heavy lifting. What heavy lifting did he really do? They fought the same level of opponents. The greatest fighter that Errol Spence has ever fought outside of Bud Crawford is probably Kell Brook, if we can agree. Terrence Crawford fought him as well. The second greatest fighter he's probably ever fought was Sean Porter. Terrence Crawford fought him as well. So I'm trying to figure out what heavy lifting did he do? Did he beat Ugas? Oh, okay. Ugas lost to Sean Porter, who Errol Spence had already beaten. So what heavy lifting did he really do? I'm trying to figure this out. He didn't really do any. If anything, these are Keith Thurman's leftovers. The greatest fighters that he's ever fought was Keith Thurman's leftovers. Keith Thurman did all the heavy lifting in the fucking welterweight division, if we're really being real. So I'm trying to figure out why y'all go to that point. Furthermore, y'all are talking about, oh, he gave up so much to the fight. What did Errol Spence give up? I'm trying to figure this out. They got the equal split. Okay, maybe you can say that. Okay, maybe he gave up a little bit of more of the money. What else did he give up? He got the ring size of his choice. He got the venue of his choice. Oh my God, he didn't get to walk out last. Does that really matter? Did that matter in the impact of the fight? You walking out last because of a coin toss that you lost? It's not like you didn't have a choice with the coin toss. So, I mean, even though the coin toss was stupid, I agree with that. And as a Bud fan, I can say that shouldn't have happened. I'll say that. However, that has no bearing on the fight. So what y'all really can't tell me what he gave up. Y'all are just saying repeated talking points that your favorite YouTubers always say. He didn't really give up much in this fight. He really didn't. Unless you're talking about money. But he got a lot of the back end as well, so he really didn't give up that. All right, so let's go on to your next point. What was your next point? Oh, okay. Oh, you saying Errol Spence has a greater resume? I think I've already cooked that point. They really have they're one Mikey Garcia away from having the same fucking resume, if you're really being honest with you. Then you said also that, oh, well, he didn't get him a rematch at 154 pounds. Oh, let me get this straight. So they just fought for the undisputed welterweight championship of the world, and you want him to defend the undisputed welterweight championship of the world at 154 pounds? That's what you wanted to do? So you want him to be Canelo Alvarez? That's what you want to do. You want him to defend the 147-pound crown at 154 pounds. Y'all are mad about that. Even though he signed off on the winner gets the weight of his choice. He lost the fight. So what? And y'all are still mad. I'm trying to figure this out. Okay. Let's go to your next point. What was your next point? I'm trying to figure out. Y'all are speaking the Spence language, and it's bringing me back.
We're gonna move forward on the next point, because you're gonna be done cooked all the damn point. I will say this right here now. It's so interesting to me what the original question was and where we end up. This is the thing I want to say before I move to Cash and then to Bella. The one thing I have to say about this is this just shows how iconic and legendary the build-up to the Bud versus Spence fight was. Just even after the fight didn't happen, it's been damn near 2 years now. Not quite, almost, and it's still the vigor is still there for the discussion. I love it. I love the passion. Cash, we coming to you, then we going to Bella. We'll pass around the court, and I'll make sure I get everybody in here. I think
Builder was
Piro is
bullshit,
after.
by the way.
I think Piro is after Bella. Go ahead.
Go Cash. Go Cash.
Go ahead, Cash.
No, you go ahead, bro. I ain't tripping.
All right, Bella, it's on you, sis. Then we go into Piro.
Yeah, I just heard Cortez's points, and basically Ronnie was right on point. I don't understand this whole they should have fought at 54 when Errol Spence had 3 belts at 47. Terrence Crawford had the other belt, and they were fighting for undisputed. So if Errol Spence wanted to fight at 54, he should have won the fight. Oh wait, he lost. So since he lost, and in the per the contract, the winner chooses the weight for the next fight. If Terrence Crawford wanted to have it at 47, that's his right, because why? He won and Errol lost. I don't understand the Errol fans and their logic. This is so over. Terrence Crawford beat him to the point where we shouldn't even be talking about them two together. He clearly showed that it's levels to this. And Errol Spence and him doing all this wolfing about Errol Spence ain't fought yet. He still hasn't fought since he got whooped on to almost 2 years ago. He still hasn't fought. So what's his? I don't understand Cortez's point. Fight at 54, you still haven't fought. But yeah, that's my take.
Excuse me, Dub. Thank you for reminding me with the comment you made about that the buildup was legendary. The buildup was bullshit, to be honest. They should have fought. They should have fought right after Errol beat Sean Porter. But anyways, that's not here nor there. I agree with Cortez up to the point where where he didn't want the fight at 154. The fight was always going to be at 154. Errol said it. Bud said it. They couldn't make the weight. They had a rematch clause in the contract. The only thing is that the IBF wouldn't budge. They wanted him to defend against, I forgot who was Boots, or I forgot whoever that they wanted him to defend. But
I believe it was Boots was the
right?
IBF at the time.
So yeah, they wouldn't budge. So they ended up stripping him, and but they wanted that fight to be for undisputed, the rematch. So at the end of the day, they couldn't. And then Earl got beat up, by Bud. So they decided to move on amicably without the rematch. So, but I do agree with Cortez's points leading up to that about how he was like the worst A-side that could ever be. But at the end of the day, what Errol did, in
the worst side ever.
Yeah, no, because what Errol did in this position was that he made the fight happen. Like his promoter, his managers did not want him to concede the 50-50 split. They didn't want him to do a coin flip for the walkout. All these things Bud was literally, I need these things or no fight. So Errol got that fight made. So we got to give him credit for that. I give him credit for that. That he got his ass kicked. Yeah, he got his ass beat. I was gonna make another point, but I forgot. But yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead, Cortez. Coming back to Troy, then Boxing Skull afterward.
Okay, we're gonna remember what happened in the Did anybody ever remember what happened to Kell Brook in the fight with Errol? He got his other orbital bone broken.
Yeah.
Great fight, by the way. Yeah. Great fight.
We do remember that at the time where Bud fought Sean Porter, he was 1 foot in, 1 foot out of the boxing, and then he just went to a unanimous decision versus who the hell was that guy? He won a split decision against what the fuck his name? No, Ugas actually beat Sean Porter. Go back and watch that fight again. Ugas losses, besides Earl and Barrios, he all got robbed. So them 3 fights that he lost going into that, he should have still been an undefeated fighter at the time he fought Earl. He just got the bad end of it. He got some bad decisions.
Hold on. You're saying Sean Porter should have been an undefeated fighter?
No, I'm saying that Ugas actually beat Sean Porter.
Okay, so you're saying Ugas should have been undefeated?
Yes, Ugas had got numerous bad decisions in his fights leading up to Spence, and he should have been an undefeated fighter when he fought Spence. So now you fighting a fighter that got 1 foot in and 1 foot out, and he's going in it back and forth with his father. So he wasn't the same Sean Porter that Earl beat, and neither was Kell Brook the same fighter that Earl beat.
But I gotta stop you, and the only reason I gotta stop you is because I understand what you're saying as far as the A side, B side. I understand that, but and you can say all the other guys wasn't. We seen what happened in the ring. We seen that man get and anybody on the panel who knew me at that time, and I was wrong. I was like, hey, I'm a fan of Bud, but I think EJ could have put that body work on his ass, and I was absolutely wrong. So we seen what happened. Too. So I don't know what the Ugas have to do with it.
No. What I'm saying is, I'm getting to it meticulously. I'm getting into it just like this. Fighters that he fought, if they had Bud's schedule, they'd have been undefeated up until the time that they fought Earl Spence anyway. You take any one of the people, you take Kell Brook and give him Bud resume, he'd have been undefeated until he fought Earl. You take Sean Porter, give him Bud resume, he'd have been undefeated up until he fought Earl. You give Garcia the same resume, he'd have been undefeated until he fought Earl. So it's like I can't I can't give his resume no credit, because if you take the best of Earl's resume and put it against Bud's resume, the people that Earl, they'll be undefeated as well. Like, what the hell,
bro? This is
y'all coming from?
The panel is open. Real quick, the panel is open. I just add one thing. Y'all know what I asked.
Be in order.
Be in order, man. That's it. When a person talking, let them finish their point, and then y'all respond accordingly. The panel is open.
I say it again. I said it once. Hold
on. It's on Scholar first, man.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. Go ahead.
Let me say this. This is absolute gold, right? This is why this is golden. These are the same arguments that fans was making before the fight, which is why people were so shocked when Errol Spence got blowed out the fucking water. He got blowed out the water, and they're still making the same arguments. Like, this is gold, bro. You cannot make this level fucking of absurdity up, right? So the mere fact that the man went undefeated at 147 and won all his fights by knockout, I guess that don't mean nothing either. And you say, oh well, he hit Bud held up the fight. How many fights has Errol Spence had since Lamborghini Bud crashed into him? Zero fights. So we see who was holding up and who didn't want that smoke. It's not even a mystery or a debate. I can't believe we're reliving this shit. Like, this is exactly why we were so happy to see Errol Spence get his ass handed to him, because of dumbass arguments like this. Oh well, when he fought Brook, his orbital bone got broke. Bro, he broke it in the Triple G fight and then fought Errol Spence right after that. What are you saying? Like, bro, Errol Spence would beat people Bud would beat people that Errol Spence fought in worse fashion. And we told y'all then, bro, if they meet in the ring, you're gonna fuck them up. And y'all still having this resume argument. If you resurrect all the people that Errol Spence fought when they was undefeated and put them up against Bud and it was a Royal Rumble, then they would win. Like, what the fuck are we doing, bro? That's the stupidest shit I've ever heard in my life.
Just a quick point. Earl broke the other eye, not the one that Triple G broke.
It really doesn't matter. His point was he's damaged goods, my brother. That's his point. He went up there and fought Triple G, got his ass handed to him, and then came immediately down, lost weight to come fight Earl again. That was his point.
No, I think his point was that he broke the same eye. I mean, would you have that Scholar?
No, he broke the different eye. He broke the different eye.
But my point was that he was damaged goods. He fought after Triple G rolled over him. He was no longer the same fighter.
And where was he when what was Kell Brook when Bud fought him? Even further more removed. He went back up again and then lost his trainer and was snorting dope and all out of shape. Come on, man. You're not fighting the same guy.
Okay, well, what was Errol Spence when he fought Bud? Because none of that shit mean anything.
He was damaged.
Shit. He was damaged.
He damaged now. We seen that. He damaged now.
Yeah, he damaged.
When you have 2 car wrecks in 4 years, that usually happens.
Hey, one of them car wrecks was named Lamborghini Bud. You right?
No, but Bud beat the wheels off of him. But that doesn't mean we already knew. I'm an Earl fan. And I was like, yeah, I'm picking Earl. I told people, it's just off heart. I said I'm just picking it because that's my guy. I'm gonna pick with him, stick with him. But I knew for a fact, I'm like, I don't know what he can do to Bud because I don't know what kind of shape he in. And y'all kind of skip over that because that's the only thing that you Budrick fans have is that EJ win. Without that EJ win, he doesn't have anything. Then y'all keep saying, who has EJ fought? You act like only person y'all fought was Madrimov. That's it. That's it. One fight over 0 fights. That's just one more. That's it. So if Earl comes back in this summer, then he fights again in December. Guess what? Then Bud fights. Guess what? They both had 2 fights, and since they fought each other.
Y'all mentioned. I'm sorry, Troy. Go ahead, Troy. Go ahead.
If it was a fifth, we all be drunk, brother. Errol Spence.
I'm about there.
Errol Spence ain't got no fights coming up. Bud got a fight coming up with a guy that's 2 divisions over the one he is in the face of boxing. So he moving the sport forward while Errol Spence is just pump faking. Wouldn't even fight Pandora and try to go take his belt. So I mean, like, what are we talking about here, bro?
Yeah, I love how y'all. Oh, go ahead.
Even without the undisputed train wreck of him versus train versus Pillow with him and Spence. He still was undisputed before. That's what I'm saying. That's what make him 2-time undisputed. But when we talk about that, y'all say it don't matter. It don't matter. And it's funny because y'all same fans will say, "Well, Tank going to the Hall of Fame for being three division champion." That's crazy, bro. You can't make this shit up.
Facts, man. Like I'm trying to y'all be on some bullshit. That's why I say y'all speak Spence because y'all love to gloss over. Oh, he didn't fight nobody at 140. Now we just mentioned Jermaine Taylor. Y'all failed to mention how Terrence Crawford is the first undisputed champion since Jermaine Taylor at that time. Like, we had a huge gap where undisputed wasn't even a thing before Terrence Crawford came along. But y'all love to gloss over that fact like it was insignificant. Y'all like to give...
we give him credit for that.
They don't know you do, Dub, but a lot of people do not give... They say his 100... They act like 140 pounds didn't matter.
So we forgot, to be honest. I forgot. I'll be honest.
40 and 47 matter. Both of them matter.
Yeah, but here's my thing. Then they say,
2-time undisputed is special.
Well, Dub, you are the exception to the rule. You are the exception to the rule. A lot of Errol Spence fans don't think that way. They gloss over the fact that he was the first undisputed champion since Jermaine Taylor at that time. They gloss over the fact, or they're trying to bloviate Errol Spence's glorious fucking resume that's one Mikey Garcia away from being Bud's resume, really, if you're really looking at it. They're glossing over that fact, and then also forgetting to mention that Terrence Crawford was already a unified 2-division world champion and an undisputed champion before Errol Spence had even won his first fucking world title. They gloss over that fight.
But isn't there something to be said about an individual outside of the belt that Bud won, right? I believe Jeff Horn. Outside of that, correct me if I'm wrong, EJ unified the division. There has to be credit given there for that piece of it, right?
He did. Yes, he did. But he did that fighting Keith Thurman's leftovers.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
This is outrageous. This is outrageous. Heaven, I try my best to tell the truth. People don't like my style, how I talk, my delivery, but you ain't catching me in half truth and lie.
What I'm trying to tell you is what makes anybody somebody leftovers? What's with this whole leftover talk? This man went and collected the belts. He told you he was going to collect the belts, and he went and started trying to collect the belts, and then even made the fight with Bud to try to collect all the belts.
Yeah, the only reason I say the leftover portion when
the
it comes
leftover,
to Keith Thurman,
I'm just saying that leftovers. I don't like the leftovers.
The only reason I said Keith Thurman leftovers is because Errol Spence fans are notorious for shitting on Keith Thurman. And so I have to put them in their place in regards to who really unified the 147-pound division. That's why I bring that
it's
up.
Damaged
goods is bullshit too, by the way. Damaged goods is bullshit
too, by the way. Yeah, I agree. Damaged goods. I don't agree with none of that.
You know, because I think we have to take away from both of them the Sean Porter and the Kell Brook. We just gotta it's a wash.
All I'm saying is they fought the same dudes, and Terrence Crawford destroyed them worse than Errol Spence did, and then got in the ring and destroyed Errol Spence.
But Errol Spence beat better versions of them, though. In my opinion.
That's all I'm saying.
Better versions. What better version of Sean Porter did he beat than Terrence Crawford? He gave Sean Porter.
Sean Porter, who wasn't
one at a time. One at a time. Go ahead, Dondre. Go ahead.
First of all, Sean Porter was way better. I feel, and he even said it himself that he wasn't in a fight. So Are we gonna believe what you're saying or what he was saying? Because he even said in multiple interviews he wasn't really into the fight. He said he was really trying to get out of boxing. So we can't keep saying that. And we all saw Kell Brook. I agree. I downgraded Bud because I liked EJ at the time, but then I had to check myself and be like, yo, this dude is great for what he does, but you can't argue that EJ didn't beat the better version of him, even though Bud beat him worse when he beat him. But hey, it's a wash. Like, let's just let that go. And Keith Thurman, don't get me started on Keith Thurman because he get injured every 13 seconds. So I'm tired of Mr. Glass. So don't even get me started on him. So Keith Thurman wouldn't fight them either. So that was the major problem why they couldn't unify the division in the first place, because of Keith Thurman. So why we keep skipping over that? So
let me interject this real quick, right? Yeah. Keith Thurman, it's gonna look like y'all. I'm gonna drop a real serious bomb on y'all. That's something that you didn't know. Keith Thurman did not duck Earl Spence. What happened was this right here. Let me tell you exactly what happened. Earl Spence was coming up. Why am I gonna fight Earl Spence just coming up when I could go and unify with Danny Garcia? Why would I fight Earl Spence when the bigger fight is me and Sean Porter, right? So then he gets hurt. He fought Sean Porter first, then he fought Danny Garcia. He hurt his elbow in the fight with Danny Garcia. When he hurt his elbow in the fight with Danny Garcia and he came back, he said, I'm not finna fight Earl Spence right now because I respect him too much to just come in and just fight him until I get myself back together. Once he got himself back together, Manny Pacquiao fight was there. So what am I going to do? I'm going to fight Earl Spence or I'm going to fight Manny Pacquiao for this money and this title. So it just looked it like that. It looked it fucked up like that. But when you break it down, if you, Keith Thurman, would you have went and fought him? Would you have went and fought Earl Spence, or would you have took the more lucrative and more popular fights at the time?
I agree with you on that one. That was going to be my point. You can't duck an Earl Spence when a legendary fighter like Manny Pacquiao is on the table. Like,
and you can't do that. And then he said Keith Thurman said Thurman said, man, this is my get back year. I'm not fighting Earl Spence this year. I need to get I respect Earl too much to jump right back off of injury into a fight with him. So then the next thing that happened after he did that little bullshit little fight, Manny Pacquiao come knocking. Man, I can't motherfucking answer the door for you, man. I got Manny Pacquiao right here, man. I'm gonna go get this.
Also think all our points, which are pretty valid. I don't think anybody's out of order, as Dub would say. They're all moot because we all know what happened. Whether I'm right, whether anybody else on the panel is right. Like Bud went in there, beat the shit out of him. So the rest don't matter.
Real quick, shout out to the CEO of Out of Order Promotions, my brother Piro, man. Shout out to him for utilizing. And Out of Order, hey, we a movement, the Out of Order movement. If y'all want to join the Out of Order movement, we have merch coming. We have a lot of things coming as far as the Out of Order movement go. The Respectfully movement as well. I got a few other quotes that we're gonna have as well coming through. But I want to say this. It's crazy because this fight has happened. We still have so much passion. This is boxing, right? This is boxing, and this is why I appreciate it. And shout out to Texas Jew. He keep telling me he started the idea. He didn't start the idea. Respect. Well, I don't know if that's true or not. I hope that one. But just to have this type of conversation about a fight that already happened. We already know, but we still have passion about it. I think this is one of the great things about boxing. And hell, we can agree to disagree, but we all come to a consensus after the fight happens that shit. But whoop DJ ass. That's the consensus that we all have to come with. And I say that respectfully. And I'm still a fan of EJ. When that brother come back and fight, I'm gonna support him. When I'm rooting for Bud to beat Canelo. I think he loses, but I only think he loses because of the weight. But at the same time, I'm rooting for Bud. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to both of those brothers. Y'all give me y'all last word on this topic. I want to move forward. We got a few more topics I want to cover tonight. So y'all give me y'all last words on that.
Last words on this, Dub. I say most of the people that you heard, you do not say liberal tears. We heard Errol Spence tears tonight. Most of the people you heard that was questioning Bud greatness or saying anything negative to Bud pick EJ going into the fight, and they still not over it. They got every excuse in the world to discredit this man who's going up to fight Canelo. When they asked EJ would he fight Canelo, he said Canelo's too big. So that even before he got thrown from the Lamborghini, so that right there show you mentality, regardless of Bud whooping his ass in the ring. But yeah, man, this shit should be a cease and desist, man. We already know what happened. We know who the better fighter was. There was never any version of Errol Spence that was gonna beat Terrence Bud Crawford. I mean, fucking Nate Jones told y'all that, and y'all said Nate Jones was a hater. You know what I mean? And he seen Mayweather spar Errol Spence and still said what he said about Terrence Bud Crawford. That the clock was ticking when Bud was born. Bud's mom and that upbringing made him have a competitive level that nobody in boxing has had since like James Toney, bro. This shit is like Michael Jordan is, where he competitive in everything. He want to win table tennis, thumb wrestling, all that shit. And for that reason, he stay in shape 7 days a week, 365 days a year. That shit is unheard of, especially with nowadays where fighters blow up and don't stay around they weight, they regular weight. The man is great, bro. Look, I make my jokes on Bud. You know, I even criticize Bud. I said I think Bud's legs are gone. But one thing I'll never do is take credit from a man that earned it. He earned it.
Yeah, for me, it sucks for me because like I picked EJ, but I also won 300 and some odd, almost $400 on the Bud knockout. So I was happy. But at the end of the day, I was like, you know,
that's crazy work. That's crazy work, Piero.
At the end of the day, I think we're all talking in retrospect. Like nobody knew how the fight was going to play out. I mean, they billed it as fight of the century, and it was a big letdown because it was one-sided from the get. And unfortunately, like I think, you know, Errol's done, and you know, like me personally, I would have liked to see a rematch to see maybe he's gonna make some adjustments. But I mean, what could he have made? Like, I mean, he got beat up pretty bad, but you know, it is what it is. The fight played out the way it played out, and there it is.
No, I ain't mad at it. Anybody else got any last words on that topic?
Yeah, hey, I got them topic.
One at a time. Go ahead, Cortez.
Listen, man, I'm a fighter. I done got my ass beat just as bad, and I done came back and won a rematch. I don't want a trilogy. Yeah. So I don't care. What I know versus what y'all think, it don't compare. So we ain't gonna never know until they go ahead on and give it a go. And then my man, he was dead wrong because it was initially Errol Spence who was gonna fight Canelo. Errol Spence seen Canelo and seen him in person and was like, he ain't that big. So it was supposed to be Canelo had said that he wanted to fight Earl, and Earl was looking to fight him. That was supposed to be the original plan, and they were supposed to fight in Houston, not in Houston, but in Dallas. And Canelo was all for it. And I think Bud kind of dropped the ball fighting Madrimov, and he should have initially went directly into a fight, undisputed versus undisputed, with Jermell Charlo. He should have. Jermell Charlo dropped the ball by going to do that. Pardon me, Bud didn't do that. Jermell Charlo dropped the ball by going to go fight Canelo instead of undisputed versus undisputed with Bud.
I ain't mad at it.
Bro.
Anybody else got anything on that? All right, there we go. I'm gonna just tell y'all this right here. I'm just happy we finally got the fight. I wish we would get the rematch at 54. You know what I'm saying? But because Bud is Bud moving up to fight Canelo, EJ, we don't see any activity from the brother. Respectfully, of course. Hey, I look for big things from both of them. Rooting for Bud, rooting for EJ. I'm a fan of both of them, so I ain't got no problem with it. I want to ask this question. I want to go back, circle back around to the Rosario versus Devin topic that we brought up earlier today. If y'all noticed, I don't know if y'all saw it, but Gabe Rosado, however you say the brother, man, I always say his name wrong. Respectfully. I want to say it again for me, Piero.
Rosado.
Okay.
Pretty good.
I'm trying my best. I always call the man Rosario, to be honest. But we seen him and Devin kind of got into it on Twitter. Devin calling him or saying that the best thing he ever did was get beat down by Triple G. Him saying Devin ain't got no damn chin. Picked the wrong fight to come back with against Jose Ramirez. I gave my opening statements on that. I don't know if y'all heard them, but I ain't gonna be long-winded. I want to hear what y'all think about that. What did first off, did y'all see the back and forth, and what are y'all thoughts on that back and forth? As always, we go to my sister Bella first, and then we'll pass it around accordingly.
Okay, so yeah, let me do like a little like recap. Yours was good, but let me see. So Gabe Rosado, he was on a podcast saying Dev's comeback fight may be
Hold on,
against the
Bella
wrong
said,
guy.
"I'm gonna be better than your motherfucker. I'm gonna
Yeah,
do better than you." Just go ahead, go ahead.
Just so I'm clear, just so we clear. So Gabe Rosado was on a podcast saying Dev's comeback fight may be against the wrong guy. Of course, referring to the Jose Ramirez fight. Devin responded with saying Gabe Rosado has 17 losses. He took beating after beating. His brain cells are gone, and he wants Rosado to fight actually one of his fighters.
Yep.
And then Rosado was like, I took my L's like a man and been robbed a few times. Never behaved like a hoe and sued anyone after the ass whooping you took. That was a car wreck. You lost more brain cells that night than most, and you have no chin. Devin Haney, he goes for the jugular, and he says, champ, well, maybe I shouldn't call you that because you never was a champion. Pew, pew. Your claim to fame was getting beat to a bloodbath by Triple G. I do remember that. At 26, you couldn't hold my gym bags. I've won more titles and made 50 times what you did in your career. Keep watching the new generation and quit hating. Bum-ass gatekeeper. Gabe Rosado, he responded in a video, and he was like, well, whether he was on something or not, he was referring to Ryan Garcia. He was saying, whether he was on something or not, you sued the man for battery, and boxing is a combat sport. Now you're on the Ryan Garcia undercard. Make it make sense. It was a lot of stuff he was saying, but that's kind of the big things he said. Anyway, I thought the back and forth was so like unnecessary, but it was entertaining to see. Gabe Rosado definitely is not a champion, but he was in a lot of wars. I recall Peter Quillen, that fight got stopped.
That was an ugly fight.
Yeah, I mean that cut, just blood everywhere. And then also the Triple G fight, blood everywhere. Like Gabe Rosado. I loved it. Oh man.
And Gabe Rosado, this man cut like paper. My God, go ahead.
Yes,
go ahead.
He had that Ric Flair cut.
Yeah, go ahead.
Like he cut so freaking easy. And like when Devin said, you couldn't hold my gym bags, it's like, man, I don't understand the back and forth at all. But I understand Devin, wanted to defend himself. In saying like the wrong guy. I'm not sure like exactly what triggered Devin. If it was like, because people keep saying like Devin doesn't have a chin. I'm not sure like if that's really like triggering for him, and that's what set him off, or what. But it's just like, fam, like he went for the jugular when he was like, "You bum ass gatekeeper. I shouldn't even be calling you a champ because you not champ. You were never a champion." And Gabe Rosado, he lost those big champions. Yeah, he lost those fights, the big ones. He lost.
Real quick, and then we're gonna pass it around. I want to ask this one question. I felt like I'm gonna give first. Let me give an opinion, then ask the question. I felt like Devin was like, "Shit, I'm trying to give your bum ass an opportunity to fight one of my fighters."
One of my fighters.
Yeah. I think that's why Devin. I felt like that's why he came at Gabe that way. But what's y'all thoughts on it? What's y'all thoughts on the whole situation? And hey, once again, panel open. Just be respectful.
I think Dev is just really embarrassed about him losing the Ryan Garcia fight. I think it makes him mad that people call him Chinny ever since the Linares fight. I don't agree with the Chinny opinion that they have on Devin. Like Devin's never been dropped until Ryan Garcia, never been knocked out. That to me, Devin has a hell of a chin. I don't know why they call him Chinny, but right now I just think it's reactionary because he didn't once in the back and forth with Gabe Rosado addressed what Gabe Rosado actually said about him. He brought what Gabe Rosado did. What does Gabe Rosado have to do anything with Devin's chin? or the lawsuit that he put in. You know, I just think he's a little bit triggered since Ryan Garcia lost.
And that's the other thing. Also, y'all speak on that lawsuit as far as how he's saying, hey, I got my ass whooped, but I ain't never sued nobody. I also thought that played a piece into why Devin kind of came at him the way that he did. But once again, the panel is open. Be respectful.
Gabe got in his feelings. That's my take. Go ahead.
Yeah, he's embarrassed. Devin Haney is just truly embarrassed, like Piro said about the Ryan Garcia loss. And furthermore, he's embarrassed at the fact that there is actually a lawsuit in a sport where you're legally allowed to batter somebody. So I can understand why he got in his feelings. But he really ate Gabe Rosado in that fucking back and forth exchange, because Gabe Rosado cannot really listen. I ain't even gonna say I like Gabe, because I never really liked him as a fighter, because he's a punchy bag to me. But he
always got heart. He got heart.
He's got heart. Yeah, he's got heart. But heart isn't a skill.
Everybody got a heart.
Come
Unless you're the Tin
forward
Man.
hard. You gotta come forward hard.
Yeah.
He'll keep fighting. He'll keep fighting.
Unless you're a Tin Man, everybody got one of those, you know. But it's just one of those cases where I think like Bella said, his claim to fame was his claim to fame really was getting beat by Triple G. But I think his real biggest accomplishment was getting a split decision on Danny Jacobs. If that even counts as something that you should be proud of, I guess.
No, I disagree. He was in the movie. That was Gabe Rosado. Gabe Rosado got that Philly bump. Fighters from Philly, and then Bernard Hopkins stamped him, and then he actually had a real upset. So his career done had some highs and lows, but no championship.
Wait, hold on, you talking about the Beck the Bully upset?
Brother, I can't even remember dude's name. I just remember
it was a lucky. That was a lucky.
That wasn't luck. He set that shit up, bro. He set it up, bro.
He did. It was a beautiful shot. One punch, too. One punch knockout.
It was a one punch.
He's lost every big fight he's ever been in.
But did he lose the rematch?
I seen where he was talking to Bernard Hopkins about how he set it up. That was a good shot, but I don't believe there is luck in boxing, but sometimes you can force that shit. You know, you create. You know what I mean? What they say, what opportunity meets whatever the fuck they say. I don't know what the philosophers say.
Yeah.
I'm a scholar, not the philosopher.
When hard, something
when
like that.
Hard work meet opportunity.
There we go.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
But I will say this. So with Devin Haney, bro, I feel like Devin Haney has a chip on his shoulder, bro, and it's really. He definitely cooked Gabe Rosario, and it was worth it. He earned. People hate Devin Haney, and they can't even tell you why they hate him, bro. This man got cheated in the sport of boxing. Everybody's laughing at him. Then whenever he sues for battery, everybody laughs at him. He dropped the lawsuit. They still laugh at him. Like, bro, there's nothing. If Devin Haney could win the lottery, and everybody would try to turn it into an L for Devin Haney, bro. There's nothing he could do. So at this point, it's him versus the world. You better not say nothing about it. He coming, bro. He on his revenge tour right now, and I love it.
It ain't him though. It's his father. And if we can really be real, that nobody really hates Devin Haney.
But his father ain't said shit. Like ever since Devin Haney got knocked out,
said a lot of shit. His father said a lot of shit.
But would you agree? Would you agree that he done toned it back since Devin Haney took that L?
Nah, he hasn't.
Man, Bill Haney was.
Bill done doubled down on the shit.
He was way more active.
And you know what? The one thing, hold on. The one thing I'll tell you is, as a father, shit, you damn right. Hey, my son, like I tell y'all, he plays soccer. Man, I'm the loudest motherfucker out there. I'm talking all type of. We might get our ass whooped, but I'm talking all type of shit. Hey, but he's showing. I'm talking, and that's what I'm gonna do as a father. At the same time, a lot of Devin hate come from Bill, bro. That's a fact.
Bill told Dub to fuck his fandom, bro. I don't need your ass.
Fuck being a fan of myself. We don't need you as a fan. All right, cool. And I still ride with Dale. I'm gonna ride with him regardless.
Hey, Dub, check it out. Okay, this is where a lot of people don't understand and they don't get it and stuff. You know what I'm saying? They don't understand that the boxing is a business too, right? When you breach the contract of the business, it spills over into what they want to call the battery. Because prior to the fight, there was a contractual obligation that you were supposed to meet. You were supposed to be here on weight and you were supposed to be clean. You weren't on weight and you wasn't clean. And by a result of that, we're saying that the battery is the cause and effect of you in the breach of contract. So if there's something for me to gain out of this situation, you goddamn right, I want it. And then for Turkey Al Sheik to make a drug cheat a headline.
Yeah,
That's a real aggravating and insulting type of thing to black people in our culture. That just lets you know already off the rip. He can't think too much of us if you're gonna reward somebody. How the hell, goddamn it, Ryan gonna be goddamn it a main event, and he just come off again, and you put Devin on the undercard on that same fight.
Hold on, and so I just gotta, and y'all know.
And that's why I don't understand.
Hold on.
y'all
You made
such
Ryan
thirsty out,
Garcia.
man.
You made Ryan Garcia the headline against Rolly Romero.
Yeah.
Hold on. One of the things that I've been speaking on, and that Gabe Rosado, say it again for me, Piero.
Rosado.
Excuse me. That brother. One of the things he pointed out, and this is what I really wanted to talk about. What he said was what Devin got upset about was you're coming back against a puncher. You're coming back against a dangerous fighter. You probably shouldn't have took this fight. And in my mind, I'm like, nah, that's the type of fight I want. I want somebody who's gonna come back again. And I got respect for Ramirez. I ain't a huge fan, but I remember him unifying the division. I remember outside of Josh Taylor, when Josh Taylor was really doing it like that before the bullshit, respectfully.
No, he lost a buddy. He lost the old buddy. Who was that dude who was whooping his ass on the outside? I forgot that dude.
Josh Taylor?
No, the other dude. It was a
Ramirez?
No, yeah.
No,
Jose,
hold on. You asking? Hold on. What's the question you asking?
No, Jose Ramirez. You were saying
Victor Postile.
No, it was somebody else. I forgot the dude's name. It was like an Australian dude.
All right, well, you'll have to look that one up. I don't know who you're talking about.
Like he was getting pieced up from the outside, and he won that fight, but he really didn't win it.
All I'm saying is, at the end of the day, for the criticism that Rosado, say it again for me, Piero.
Rosado.
Thank you. The criticism that was being given wasn't that, and okay, maybe you're chinning, whatever, but is that you're coming back against a tough fighter. And I would take that as a badge of honor. Yeah, you're damn right. I'm coming back against somebody who, and I still say, I think he got the hardest fight on the card. I think is 50-50 as far as the hardest card between the hardest fight between him and Tio. But I will say Ryan Garcia versus Rolly, everybody on this panel know what the hell going to happen in that fight. And that's the disrespect that I don't like, is that Ryan Garcia ends up being at the top of whatever card after cheating, being suspended for a year, and now you on the undercard of the cheater. Like, it's crazy work to me. That I would have more energy for that than what Gabe said. That's my personal opinion.
Is it really crazy that he's on the undercard though? Because if you really being real, Ryan Garcia has always had more motion in the boxing community and mainstream community.
When did boxing start promoting cheaters?
Hey, Doug.
Really?
This dude, you just totally just stuck your toe in your mouth on that one, man. Is you kidding me? That dude Ryan was in California and couldn't even outsell. They cut off half the arena, and he couldn't even outsell his own hometown. Until Ryan fought with Tank, Ryan wasn't having no motion at all. Dev was on pay-per-view. What motion was he having?
I don't agree with that. Like,
no,
Ryan,
he's always
Devin sells less than Ryan.
They've always put him in a collision course with Tank, and he really benefited off of Tank's name. If you're really being real.
But then after that, right after Tank fight, where was Ryan fighting?
New Mexico.
On regular TV. On regular TV.
He's fighting Duarte.
And this is
on regular TV.
But this is the craziest thing. This man has never been a champion.
Never.
This man has shown no respect to the sport of boxing. Has did everything to disrespect the sport of boxing, and this is what we're promoting.
And wait a minute, and he ducked Devin Haney when he was Devin Haney's mandatory.
When Devin pulled up in the ring, and what he asked, he said when he talking about, I need one of them. when Devin was the WBC champion. And what did he say? Who y'all want to see me fight next? And then he went and fought
Farby Fortuna.
Yeah, Fortuna or something. Like, bruh.
I mean, I don't think this is a debate that we're having. Like, I believe
all I'm saying is, why is this man being promoted the way
that.
he being promoted? Where's the criticism for Ryan Garcia? Where's the criticism for this card? Because even though I think this is a good card, I love the fights on the card. I just think they're in the wrong motherfucking order.
Man, I hope I'm going with Rolly in the puncher's chance.
It's the style. It's really the style, dude. Like, like Devin Haney's style isn't. He ain't boring to me, but it's not crowd pleasing enough to justify putting him in the main event if there's no real.
And this is why I'm telling Devin, if you're listening, I know if Bill got anything to do with it, I know you ain't listening to anything we talking about. But if you are listening, stop trying to please shit. Go out there and outbox these motherfuckers. Use your skill, use your length, use your range, use your ring generalship, and get what? Matter of fact, make them pull the motherfucking hug counter or the grab. Make them pull it up on your ass. You the only one they're gonna do it against anyways. Make them continue to do it. Make them continue.
Yeah, you gotta be comfortable in your own skill. You gotta be comfortable in your own skin. And
y'all see how mad I get about this shit.
But like even still, when we're looking at how that fight went, I can't blame the what was the ounces that he had?
You out of order.
Nope.
I'm gonna tell you why you out of order. I'm about to tell you.
I'm in order.
Nah, you out of order.
That it had no bearing.
Here we go.
It had no bearing on that.
I try my best to tell the truth. People don't like my style, how I talk, my delivery, but you ain't catching me in half truth and lie.
Let me ask you a question, Ronnie.
Yep.
When that test was taken, like you said, nanograms, right?
Yeah.
What would it have been the day before?
I don't get your question. Say it again.
You talking about?
Hold on.
You don't understand?
Hold on. I got it.
It would have been nanograms.
Hold on. You out of order. You out of order, man. I'm asking the questions around here. Respectfully. I'm on a power trip. I'm asking the question again, Ronnie. Nanograms, right? What would they have been the day before?
The same.
Okay. What would it have been a week before?
I'm not a geneticist.
Exactly. But you want to tell us what means something and what don't mean something.
Hey, I got another one.
You out of order, man. You out of order. Hold on, brother.
How about you dodge that left hook? How about that?
Hey, I ain't dodge that. Hey, and see, this is the problem I have. The problem is I said that from the beginning. I've always said that, and I stand by that. Hold the damn phone better, man. I've always had that. But then when I bring up the cheating, y'all don't want to acknowledge it. Y'all want to say it don't mean nothing. If I can
he cheated.
Now, if I can sit here and say, and mind you, I want to be very clear on this. I said from the beginning, he fought the wrong style. I always say I don't like Devin walking forward. You just heard me make the analogy, jab and grab, motherfucker. They ain't gonna like you anyways. He fought the wrong style. He didn't hold the phone well enough. I agree with all of that. I said that from the beginning. This is before we knew anything about the Australian. And then when the Australian come out, I'm like, okay, now it's a little more stink. Like shout out to Nick J. It's a little more stink on them punches now. And then y'all will sit here and tell me, well, no, that shit didn't matter. And claim to be, well, a nanogram don't mean nothing. Then when I ask you about a week before, you can't tell me nothing about the week before.
You can't.
Hold on. I ain't done.
You are done.
Let that man cook. Let that man cook.
We'll do it. Y'all know we'll do it. Y'all know how I am. I don't give a fuck. You want to cut me out. So I done already acknowledged these things. I done broke down how this man fought the wrong game plan, acknowledged it. But then when I started to break, what's the nanogram? Well, that was just the day before. Okay, fine. Well, what was a week before? Well, we don't know now. Well, but it didn't help. Well, so you don't know if it helped. Stop trying to be a damn scientist and all the other bullshit that you're doing. The man had illegal substances in his system. When did we start to take up for illegal substances being in folks' system? When? And for somebody like myself, I believe everybody on this panel, I believe y'all rock with me because y'all believe I'm going to keep it a buck. I try my best to tell the truth. Like my brother would tell you.
Heaven. I try my best to tell the truth. People don't like my style, how I talk, my delivery, but you ain't catching me in half truth and lie.
Why the hell y'all can't say the same thing when we know that the man was cheating? And hold on, well, you out. I brought you back accordingly. Let me finish. So all I'm saying, why can't y'all have the same energy and say, hey, we really don't know the breakdown? I done heard my brother Cash try to or go into the quote unquote SARMs and all these different type of things.
Yeah,
I done heard
from experience.
I agree. Hold on, I'm giving you credit.
You got a bunch of people talking about shit they don't know nothing about.
Hold on, I'm giving you credit, brother. Give me a second.
Shut up.
Osterine popsicles.
All I'm saying is, at the end of the day, how can y'all sit here and say, well, the nanograms mean this here, and we know this, but we don't know what it would have been a week ago, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. We don't know nothing about that. You out of order.
You want to know why I can say that?
You out of order. You saying it because you out of order, and you still talk.
Let me say it.
I ain't done. See. Now look.
Go ahead, Dub.
I told you I'm on my power trip right now. I told you this before.
I know you are. You about to click it. Go ahead.
The fuck is wrong with you people? Who raised you?
I'm joking. I'm done.
All right, so here's the mic drop moment right here for this.
Here we go. Here go the mic drop moment.
Here's the mic drop moment. So if that Osterine helped Ryan Garcia so much to beat Devin Haney, then why the fuck did Amir Khan lose to Kell Brook? And he had just as much, even more Osterine in his system and still got knocked the fuck out.
How do we know how any of these substances? Go ahead, Bella.
How much Osterine did Alexander Povetkin have in his system when he fought Carlos Takam? Oh yeah, they just found the sample that he tested positive for Osterine, and now they're swiping that Carlos Takam fight, and 10 years after, and from the Carlos Takam fight to after, they're wiping his record clean because he tested positive in 2014 for Osterine.
But you know he didn't win all his fights,
Osterine
right?
is cheating. Yeah, it's cheating. Alexander Povetkin knocked out Carlos Takam in that fight.
My whole thing when it comes to the doping in boxing, like to me, I think we're wasting our time even talking about even wasting our energy on it. Because at the end of the day, like every time a fighter pops dirty, it doesn't matter, fighter A, fighter B, we're always talking the same things. None of these fighters, none of these commissions, none of these promoters ever see it to the conclusion. I'm actually glad that Devin made his lawsuit because I thought maybe, just maybe, and I was obviously like lying to myself, this will maybe drive change in the sport. But no, what did he do? He dropped the lawsuit. Now he's fighting in a rematch. And then people could say, oh, well, it's because he's getting a lot of criticism saying that, like, oh, it's soft because he sued him. He should get his payback in the ring. But at the end of the day, does that change anything? Like, watch. And next year, we're going to have another fighter pop for. And I know he probably hasn't dropped it yet, Bella. But the thing is like, it's just all these arguments back and forth. Just the commission, not even the punishment, not even being about him popping for Osterine, is him not disclosing the undisclosed supplements. Like, they're so inconsistent. Like, to me, like, yeah, I argue because I like to argue, but to me it's clear that they don't care about doping in the sport. It's going to continue, and we're going to keep arguing about it till the day I die.
When are we ever going to just say, if you fail a drug test, you fail a drug test, you're out of order, and damn the bullshit, we ain't supporting that shit. When are we going to say this?
When somebody die, that's popular.
See? Did you hear what the brother just said it takes?
That happened already.
This is crazy.
Yeah, somebody died.
I don't want y'all to feel like I'm defending it because I'm definitely not.
I'm not
defending it. I feel like a cheater should be banned.
Go ahead, Ronnie. Go ahead.
Yeah, I feel like a cheater should be banned. I'm not up here defending that. I'm just saying I've seen so many instances where a guy who's juiced to the gills is with steroids or anything in his system or performance enhancing drugs have been beaten by a fighter who wasn't. Like I've seen James Toney put on a boxing lesson with Evander Holyfield who was juiced to the gills. You know what I'm saying? Like
But that's not
I've
what it's
seen it several
about,
times.
though. That's not what it's about. Even though we've seen fighters overcome it, fighters shouldn't even be dealing with it. It
I
shouldn't
agree.
be
I agree with that.
happening.
I agree with that. Absolutely. Absolutely. I agree with that.
But check this
Go-
out,
Hey,
Ronnie.
Hold on. Go ahead, Cortez.
I'm
I
sorry,
gotta
go
get Cortez in here. Go ahead, Cortez.
Hey, young man, a lot of people keep on saying something. I mean, we're gonna take this and we're just gonna get all the way technical with it real quick. Okay. In order for him, like he said, in order for you to how do you get only a milligram of millionths of a gram in your body? There had to be more than that at one point in some time. And the benefits that you get from this, you get that from during your training. Now, imagine your woman coming home with just a little bit of sperm on her. You gonna say, "Oh, that don't really make no difference. It's just a little bit."
Well, if you put it that way.
Somebody about to get beat.
It's always you can't go hard on her because it's only a little bit. It's not a whole lot. It's just a little bit.
I never looked at it that way. I never looked at it that way.
It's not supposed because the fact of the matter is it's not supposed to be there. It's a lot of various in order for it to have gotten there, something went on, and we just forgetting that something went on. There had to be some type of ejaculation, some type of an action that went on for that sperm to get there. The same way for that ostrine to be able to be in this man's system, there had to be some type of nefarious event or actions that was going on in the play. And then to sit there and lie and say, "Oh, I got it from ashwagandha," but then you just sat there and said that you don't need to take vitamins, and then to mail some shit to Vada that was already open already. It was like, wait a minute, man, we sent this shit to us. It was already open.
I definitely agree
And
with
don't
you.
forget
You
the hair
changed my
follicle test. Don't forget the
Yeah,
hair
come
follicle
on, man.
You have definitely
all
changed my
this.
argument with this. I didn't look at it that way. I have changed my argument, but really, you got to look at it. I really ain't changed my argument. You want to know why? Because when I was voted the worst judge by ours truly, Cash Crypto, from our last debate. When I was voted,
I done been the worst judge a lot of times. Don't feel bad about that. Don't feel bad.
So when my homie Cash Crypto dubbed me, CJ Ronnie Ross because I robbed 2 cents. I did agree with her in regards to Ostrine not having that much of a and with her argument. So did I really disagree with y'all? Because I gave that 2 cents.
Also, Ronnie, I wanted to tell
I'm
you
pretty
that,
sure. I'm pretty
James-
sure I disagree with you on that one. Pretty sure. Real quick, I want to go to my brother, the Scholar. Scholar, you told me to pull this up right here. Talk to me about it.
Go to Bottle Jack, Lucian Butte, and click on their bout. So
We go right here, Badu Jack, Lucian Butte. Let me take that.
I gotta head out, y'all. Y'all have a good night though.
Hey, shout out to my brother Ronnie, man. Much love.
All right, bro. So
All right, Ronnie.
So in this fight, for those who ain't seen it, Dub, Lucian Butte and Badu Jack was tough, but Lucian Butte he wouldn't go nowhere. He wouldn't fade. You know what I mean? He kept coming back, right? And you was like, it looked times that where like Badu Jack was gonna take over the fight, where fucking Butte looked gas and stuff, but he just kept coming back, and I was like, damn, it's a good ass fight. Well, turns out after the fight, there was an Osterine test, right? And they overturned the fight and gave it to Badu Jack, which was what they should have did with Devin Haney. But Ryan Garcia, for whatever, I don't know, right complexion, connection, both combination of both, whatever the case may be. So that didn't happen with Ryan Garcia. But in a sport that's split second time and inches, bro, you can't say what a performance enhancing drug will or won't do. It's in the title, performance enhancing. Like I say, bro, we be having some silly ass arguments, bro. Like, why do these fighters cheat if they don't think they're gonna get an advantage? Now you could say, look, the left hook landed and blah blah blah. How much did he gain from the nanograms of Osterine? Because it wasn't an even playing field. So with that being said, you don't know how much it helped him. If Tank had took those nanograms, shit, he might have knocked out Lamont Roach. It's a sport of split second time, and so you can't say. We got to leave it up to the experts. And the experts said there is no usable amount of this drug because it's so potent. And I trust the experts.
I can't and that's all I'm saying is that nobody else gets passes in the sport. But and Cash, real quick, I know you have experience as far as these drugs go, and so when I'm asking the questions that I'm asking, when I say even though he had a nanogram here, what did he have a week ago? What did he have 2 weeks ago? What did he have 3 weeks ago? Do you think those are valid questions, or am I out of order?
No, it's perfect.
No, that's why I asked you. That's why the first time we talked about it, I asked you like when exactly were the tests? Like when were the tests administered? The ones that he passed, and then the one right before, the day before the fight or the day of the fight that he took. That's the one that he failed, but he passed all these other ones. That's what I was trying to say. So he was clean up until whenever the day of the fight. Whenever he took the whatever Scooter gave him, whatever they sent in that the commission checked and all that shit, which is why they didn't suspend him for PED use. They suspended him for not reporting that supplement that he took. That's why I was trying to explain all that. I always said that he took. I mean, the shit was in his system, so yeah. But they figured out when he took the shit, and it was tainted supplements. So that's different from someone who someone in the past who tested positive for Ostarine and they had higher levels, like Amir Khan, for instance, or some of these other fighters that you guys are talking about. Like, there's a difference. That's why I was just trying to say there's a difference on because with SARMs, you literally have to take these fucking things for 8 weeks minimum. You have to take full doses of SARMs. SARM's not something you microdose. You might as well microdose saline solution because you ain't gonna get nothing microdosing this shit. You literally have to take full doses of SARMs for at least 8 weeks. Some of them you gotta do 12 weeks. It depends on Ostarine might be more than 8 weeks because that's a really weak SARM. The ones that I had, 8 weeks minimum for sure, and you had to do 4 doses. You couldn't take no goddamn. You can't just take a drop under your tongue and then expect to get something out. That's why I was just trying to say. I mean,
I got a question for him.
Experience with these things, so
I got a question.
Did he cheat?
Let him finish.
Yeah, he cheated because he had this shit in his system. So you can't say he didn't cheat because he had it in his system. But that's why I try to say that nanogram shit didn't play no part in that fight, and you guys are gonna realize that in the rematch.
Amazing. Go ahead, Carlos. Cortez, excuse me. I apologize.
Okay. What you said right there. One thing I do is I listen to something that makes common sense and stuff. And what you said, it makes common sense. And what I'm never gonna do is I'm not gonna argue with common sense. But I do understand that Ryan is a fool, right? And by Ryan being a fool, do you think that he had self-administered this to himself and just didn't know what he was doing?
You cut out the middle of your thing, bro. I didn't.
I said I'm not.
Your phone's breaking up.
And to argue with somebody or
hold on. Hey, real quick, Cortez. Start it over. Start from the beginning.
I said what he said makes sense. And me being someone who doesn't argue what makes sense, I have to ask you this question. Mm-hmm. Do you think you have the knowledge of how to administer it? Do you think that he administered it to himself and did not know exactly what it was he was doing? And in doing so, he inadvertently tainted his own win.
Do I think that he took it not knowing? That's what you're saying?
No. He took it not knowing what he was doing. Like if he did take it up, you say that it takes some time to be able to work its way into a result, right?
It takes time on these drugs with serious training behind it. You can't just take Ostarine and not work out. You know, I mean, you gotta.
Okay. What I'm saying is, you understand that and you know that. But what I'm saying, and the question I'm asking is, do you think he administered these drugs himself and did not know what he was doing? And this is just a complete fuck up on his behalf.
Basically, what you're saying,
I can see that if there was a higher level than nanograms, man. You don't understand how small nanograms is, bro.
Okay, but you remember what happened after the fight, right? He went missing, and when he did come up again, he had that IV in him. Nito Donaire's Rachel Donaire got the clip. Yeah, Rachel Donaire got the clip of him after he had went missing on the bag, trying to get the shit up out of him. That's just like somebody just misusing some stuff and didn't know what the hell they was doing. That's the way it's sounding to me. I'm gonna go off of what you know, off of what you telling me right now, and what I've heard before too. And I'm saying that, you know what, this makes sense. Brian don't seem like he that smart that he probably would have administered it right after he got those last tests. And yeah, you might have did beat him up, but because you took that, it took away from your win.
I mean, I hear what you're saying, but the commission got the damn supplements that he took, and then they tested the levels and found out that there was little itty bits of ostarine in those supplements. So that's where the nanograms came from. So, I mean, I don't understand the whole him not knowing.
No.
Hold on,
Wait.
Go ahead.
No, Bella, because I think you know what I'm talking about. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Bella. Go ahead.
Okay, all I was gonna say was because he keeps saying something about like they saw like they got the supplements and realized that the supplements were tainted and all this nonsense. So
you're arguing with me about the commission's founding?
Hold on.
She ain't made a point yet.
So when when Ryan Garcia sent in those supplements to get tested, the containers were unsealed. When he claimed that it was his NutriBio supplements that may have had the ostarine in them. NutriBio actually tested the batch numbers. They found that there was no ostarine in the product, and they were like, I remember the statement. So I'm pulling it up. It says further. So any express or implied statements suggesting that our product contained ostarine when it was sold are completely unfounded. Making defamatory statements about our product and brand that rely on test results done on an unsealed, expired container handled by the accused individual has no credibility. Further, the minuscule amount of ostarine allegedly detected in the open container of Supercarb, which is the supplement he was taking, does not explain the amount of ostarine identified in Ryan Garcia's urine, which at 6 nanograms per milliliter is 60 times the testing limit. So you guys keep trying to say like he didn't have this much ostarine in it, and it didn't make that much of an effect. Well, when he got tested, I believe the day of the fight, 6 nanograms per milliliter, that's 60 times the actual testing limit of the New York State Athletic Commission. So it's like, how are you saying it's so minuscule? Well, he could have been using this weeks ago and just didn't get tested.
You do realize 60 nanograms is still nanograms. You realize that, right?
It doesn't matter. He had ostarine in his system. He was still cheating. Devin Haney was
over
still
a
on an
limit was the key
unlevel
word.
playing field.
Out of better, everything better.
I don't understand the whole point of he sent in a non-sealed whatever supplement. Like, was it supposed to be sealed? If it's sealed, he didn't take it.
But hold on. So normally what happens, and I remember looking this up. I believe what they do is they take the supplement that you have, and then they go and pull from the market from a similar or from a similar time frame.
They track the lot number. They track the lot number.
Right. And so I don't know. And once again, I don't know one way or another. I'm gonna be honest with you. I ain't the smartest individual. This is why I love having smart individuals around me, because y'all know more than I do. But I believe that even in those situations, I don't think they found any supplement in that lot number that had the same ostarine in it. I don't believe they found it.
Not to mention this,
but when he sent it into the lab, the supplements, they did have ostarine in it, and they were like, "Well, it's unsealed. They tampered with this."
It's crazy. That must have been a leftover ostarine they didn't use. That's why he only had 60 nanograms.
That's a lie. Ryan Garcia.
Oh no, I agree. I see the play. I see the play, Bella. But check this out. Here's the craziest thing about it too. We forget about this shit. Remember, it was all Victor Conte put it in there. Oh, Snack did this. It was all these old conspiracies.
It was every conspiracy you ever heard of.
Yeah, everything, but other than I cheated. What we all know to be fact. You cheated, brother. You didn't think you can go into this fight and beat him in your natural state because you was coming off that tank letdown where you took a knee and quit in the fight. And it is what it is. But yeah, the funniest part about that was when he was saying that, Victor Conte had contaminated with it. It's like, bro, The only time we ever see positive tests, and I want y'all to notice this because Turkey don't ever talk about this shit either, is when VADA start testing fighters. Turkey talk about great fights. He never say clean fights. Notice that. He talk about great fights. He talk about everything else, but clean sport and VADA. He talk about sanctioned bodies. He never talks about VADA. VADA is the only agency.
Hold on. And this is the craziest thing. The one fighter, the first fighter that was a year-round VADA tester was who? Devin Haney. Devin Haney. And the craziest thing about it is niggas shit on him.
No Nito supposedly. And
well, no Nito did it. No Nito did it, but he said he didn't do it year-round. Go back and shout out to Rachel. He didn't do it year-round at that time. He said he started the actual VADA testing and enrolled in the program. He was the first to enroll. Devin was the first to do it year-round.
And you know what else?
And the craziest thing is he ends up getting cheated. And now everybody tell me, well, hell, he on snack. He cheating anyway. I said, wait a minute.
It's literally insanity.
Hold on, wait a minute.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. You see how big his head is right now.
You see what
Hey, Dub. You know what else?
Shit. That's the HGH.
You know what else about VADA?
Hold on, real quick.
Growing, my
Cash, are you
insulin growth hormone?
Are you being honest? Or
That's
you
that Manny Pacquiao.
Hold on.
That's that Manny Pacquiao.
Wait a minute. Cash, are you being honest? Or
you see how big Devin head look compared to his body?
Are you being honest or are you trolling me right now?
Hey, you know how I feel about all the dudes who fuck with Victor. I'm not trolling.
He telling the truth.
I'm not saying he is. I'm just saying he got some.
So then what I will say, Doug.
So Devin dirty? Dirty, but you won't call Ryan dirty
yet. He ain't popped dirty
but
yet.
you won't call Ryan dirty.
But Ryan popped dirty and you won't call
who got?
him
Who got more evidence?
What you talking about? What the fuck?
Hold on.
My bad. He dirty, but it didn't mean anything. This is crazy work.
So then what I will say, you know one thing about VADA too.
You know you my brother.
You supposed to.
It is what it is.
Because VADA's a testing agency, you're supposed to prepare for a dirty test. I mean, it just is what it is. You know what I mean? You might have a false positive, whatever the case may be. So one thing that they do is they give them a list of stuff that they can't take, and if anything is suspicious or you're supposed to submit all of the supplements that you're taking. So it's just crazy that all these ashwagandhas and all this whole mystery. First it was Scooter, then it was Victor Conte. Everybody but Ryan Garcia, bro. It's like, come on, man, Ryan Garcia, you cheated, bro. You cheated. And look, you don't even have to lie. You're in a sport where people that already hate the guy who's doing the right shit. You know what I mean? They already hate that guy. So you're in the sport where you will be accepted with open arms. If he came out tomorrow and said, look, man, I took that shit. I cheated. So what? Nobody will punish him.
I hope
I don't understand why this is y'all's focus. Like, that shit was a year ago. Like, they about to have a rematch soon. That's what y'all should be worried about, the rematch.
No, we that's what we were talking about. I hope Out of Order Promotions. I hope Out of Order Promotions does well. And I never have to go work for another individual in my life after this. And because in this situation, if I pop dirty, all I'm gonna tell him is, hey, hold on, let me call my brother. Cash, break this down as to why I'm not dirty, man. Tell him why I ain't dirty.
Cash
right
don't
now,
do drug tests.
Well, if you put Dove's piss in a pool and you put the pool on Mars and you measure it next to a meteor, yeah. I think Cash can get you out. I think he can get you out, man.
We got to do things the
Cash
right
does
way.
hair follicle test.
Hold on. We got to do things the right way. We got the chairman in the building. Y'all know the chairman love to pull up late on this. Mr. Chairman, welcome to the show. Give me your opening statements, my brother.
If you need to get up out of a drug test, call 187-CASH.
Hey, that's my brother right there. That's my brother. I ain't lying to you.
I'm gonna send you straight to voicemail.
Hey, he gonna send you an invoice.
Hey, Cat, look, I'm gonna be like, hey, Cat, I need some tips. What the hell? Hold on. What the hell going on? No, Mr. Chairman, give me over the statements, Mr. Chairman.
Hey, man, I'm just pulling up, getting off of work. I'm saying I'm feeling
You're
much
Mike Raggedy,
better.
Mr. Chairman. You're Mike Raggedy.
It is.
Yeah.
Damn, it's the beats, dog. The beats is for some.
Take it
some
off. It's popping.
All right.
It just be popping.
My bad.
Is them snack headphones? I'm sorry
I
that
don't mean,
was. I'm sorry that
to
was
be
a
out of
bad
order.
thing.
I don't mean to be out, but if you're Mike Raggedy, we're gonna call you Mike Raggedy. I would hope that y'all tell me when my Mike Raggedy. I would hope y'all would tell me that.
Go ahead, Mr. Chairman. My bad. I cut you off with the
Now I'm
bad
a
joke.
better now.
Nah, it's still raggedy.
You can't hear me?
Oh no. There we go.
So we better now.
Go ahead, cook.
All right, man. I was saying I just getting off of work, bro. So I'm sliding into the panel like, whoa. I heard my man Cash is the man to call. So hey, Cash, when I hit you up, dog, I'm gonna need you there for me. Don't put me on voicemail. That's all I gotta say.
Yo, T Hill, what you think about the subject, man? You think, yeah, Devin Haney did get hit by the left hook, but that Osterine might have had a reason why he had stars in his eyes when he was getting up.
Now, honestly, bro, I'll say this. I'm not gonna really go in with the thing. I thought Devin Haney, for the most part, won most of the rounds in the fight. I think the only thing that really changed was the fact that Ryan gauged the timing on the jab. And I think that more so than anything changed the fight. Now, the man popped dirty, he gonna have to give an account for that. I'm cool with that. That's why the rematch I think is the best thing going. Because we can have straight settlement right then and there in the ring, bro. It ain't gotta be nothing else because he can't go in there again dirty. Otherwise, they probably gonna really put a strike on his ass. So, I mean, I just know that Devin, for him, he can't use that Osterine as the reason why things went bad for him. Because if he just thinks it was Osterine, he gonna have a whole rude awakening coming in the second fight. That's what I really feel because, like, these things that I said was a flaw for him and his bag. It will rear his ugly head if he don't believe that he has to address those tendencies that he actually does have and does possess. So I hope he ain't training like it's just that. Because I want him to handle Ramirez, and I want that fool Ryan to do what he got to do against Rolly. And I think it's going to be a big ass fight if they do it again, because there's so much press behind it, there's so much build up on it, and it's unsettled business. Like the dude felt like he got cheated. Ryan felt like, yo, he got set up. Well, let's set it up in the ring and let's find out. But I don't know about those things. Cash know about those things. I think if it really was a PED, he would have got hit much harder than what he did get hit. And they wouldn't have said just fell into report supplements taken. I think they also need to do a curb on what supplements you can take. And I think it should be universal. It shouldn't be like you stay in this region and you get to take this stuff and you can take this amount of this stuff. And then over here, you can't take it. It should be straight down the line so that there's no ifs, ands, and buts, bro. If you take this, your ass is popped and you done.
Yo, T Hill, they already do that. They already say caffeine is a thing that you can't have in excess, but you can't take it in training camp because in excess is considered a PED. What it is VADA's the most strictest. You know, the other agencies testing agencies will allow certain stuff, bro, we've heard about stories about promoters paying off Roy Jones, De La Hoya, paying off because they want the event to still go on, and the fighter done already tested positive. You know what I mean? VADA whenever the VADA find out about the shit, they gonna report it, right? So whether it happened before the event, during the event, after the event, whatever the case may be, it's gonna report it. But see, that's what I mean. This when I say that power got that MIB effect in boxing, that's some real shit. Because people forget, Dev hurt Ryan Garcia with a right hand, and it looked like he was gonna take over the fight at some point, bro. That Osterine definitely helped Ryan Garcia,
bro.
May I ask you a question?
Go ahead. My bad, because I just came to the.
Well, how are you guys? What are you guys gonna say if Ryan beats the fuck out of and stops Deb in his rematch and his shit is clean? Like
that Devin got his ass whooped.
We know that's what you want, but yeah, what we're gonna say is hopefully he's clean.
I don't got nothing against Dev. What the fuck you?
Okay, well, we would hope Ryan Garcia is clean. Hopefully he could pass his test up to the point where they fight. But yeah, Devin has took a lot of damage in that fight, but he's still young, so he could take a beating. But yeah, it was a lot. he got knocked down like 5 times. So it was a pretty tough fight for him.
Hey, hold on.
The
Hey,
dude's
real
a
quick.
cheater.
Hold on. Hey, real quick. Where Rick Timms at, man?
Where
Rick
is Rick
Timms.
Timms?
Rick Timms been he been hounding me about this with Bella. What you just said. He been with Harvey Duck. Well, damn, Rick, you need have the same energy for Steve Wilkes as well.
No, that's what we were saying. The energy for Steve Willis was far greater than it was for Harvey Dock, and Harvey Dock disallowed 3 knockdowns. And then on one of the things, he pushed the hell out of Ryan, and nobody was in fits about it. But because it was a possible thing that would lead to a Tank demise, everybody was like, "Oh, my man, Steve Willis, he made a mistake.
Hey, man,
He started counting, and he should have continued to count it."
Well, hey, bitch was on Osterine and he cheated anyway. So it's a no contest anyway.
Respectful.
Oh, no doubt. That's the final ruling, and that's what's good, because he still has an unblemished record. Ryan ain't get victory for it, and they got to run it back. And on top of that, people will pay to see it, because there are some people who are rooting against Devin, and there's some people who are rooting against Ryan, and that always builds the intrigue, because hate sells more than anything. So, hey, I'm all for it, man. I want Dev to whoop his tail.
Well, look, guys, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I gotta shut things down tonight.
Why you gotta shut things down every time I step on the damn panel, bro?
Well, hell,
Yeah, I noticed that too, T Hill.
Yeah, man, Scholar, what's wrong with your boy, dog?
It's
Bella, what's wrong with your boy? I'm gonna go Bella, because Bella seemed to reason with you a little bit better. What's wrong with your boy, Bella?
Well, you came too damn late. You came too late. This is the Dub Right Side show.
Thank you.
So of course I'm on Dub's side.
Them damn Georgia
Hell,
peaches, man.
Look, bro. Now, normally, you know, I don't mind running along. I got shit to do, so I gotta catch me a couple of these. I'm gonna pull up to the Scholar. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my brother, the Scholar. Scholar, you live after this?
Yeah, shit. Why not?
Yeah. So I'll pull up for a second over there, but I ain't gonna lie to you. I'll pull up over there, listen, and then fuck around and fall asleep. So
Hey, I done did it before.
Dub, you see what I did when you fell asleep, right?
Let me take that back. I was supposed to do this when I came in. Shout out to the good brother Cash Crypto, that cryptologist. My man Cortez Bowles, never seen you before, but man, I rock with you. The scholar himself. I don't know who he is, bro. But you know, he got two names, bro.
I don't know which one live. I don't know which one of them live.
Damn, he trying to jump us.
I'm here.
He got his muscle shirt on. He pulled 2 things.
I know, he kick ass
He on
big
that Oscar
time,
ring.
dog. So hey, Dub got security up in this bitch.
Finish the damn shout outs, man.
Hey, shout out to my man Boxing Scholar, the Scholar anyone. Shout out to the Queen, Bella, the Georgia Peach, and if you ain't rocking on the right side, you goddamn got to order. And he got a place for you in the ring, and it's on Out of Order Promotions. Sign up.
Hey, man, shout out to Mr. Chapman, man. Mr. Chapman, you know what it is. Much love. Really, the reason is because, shit, hell, you got on this motherfucker at 3 o'clock. What you want me to do?
Oh, you got echo up in the chat, bro. I didn't know you had echo up in there.
Nah,
hey, Dub.
What up? What? Go ahead, give me your final words, Carlos.
Hey,
I keep saying, hold on.
It's all right.
Hold on.
It's all right.
No. Wait a minute. I gotta. I don't do this too often, but I gotta do this to myself.
Damn. It's a bunch of bull.
The fuck is wrong with you people? Who raised you?
What is my apologies? I done missed more questions.
Yeah. I would like to come and put a remix on your what you say is out of what?
You out of order?
Out of order.
Out of Order Promotions.
Out of Order Promotions.
Oh, okay. And we're gonna put this in brotherhood with Out of Pocket Like Spent Run. Out of Pocket Like Spent Rent Money.
Hey, we might have to collaborate.
Wake up.
I'm gonna be back.
Hey, You always welcome over here, my brother. You always welcome. Give me your last words outside of that piece of it. Give me your last words, my brother.
Okay. Has Tank been tested? Because his punch didn't have that same type of pop that it usually do. And I think when you fighting in the same WBA governing bodies, I think it's a mandatory thing. And I never heard of Tank being tested. Because when you come to the table with him, you at his mercy in his negotiations. Or maybe it's when you go up in higher competition, your knockouts come down.
Damn, hell of a statement, bro. Hell of a statement. When you said tested, I thought you meant in the ring.
Let him finish.
No, I'm just saying that just due to the fact that in WBA, the sanctioning bodies, they gonna have you tested. He ain't never been in too many fights where the people that he fighting got anything to bring to the table in the negotiations. And then it's like you fighting the big name fighters. It's a possibility that it could be brought up. Maybe that's another reason why you ain't never fought nobody.
I want to ask you one question before you leave. I think I asked you this last night, but I believe I did. But when the intimidator fails to intimidate, does he become intimidated, in your opinion?
Yeah, like anybody. I mean, if you hit somebody with your best punch and it don't do what it usually do, I mean, now you don't got no plan B.
I ain't mad at it.
And then one thing we ain't never seen Tank get stumbled the way he did. We don't know what Tank looked like under severe adversity. Well, we did get a brief clip. He tried to bite people. He shoulder button and doing all types of excuses and clown shit. You know, the buffoonery act was on display. So that kind of makes me believe that it's a certain type of fighter that he's not trying to fight.
I ain't mad at it. My brother, I appreciate you pulling up on us tonight. You know what I'm saying? And you always welcome over here. You always have a voice over here with Right Side, man. And we'll do it again.
We will.
Yes, sir. Much love and respect. Let me go to my brother, Mr. Chapman. Mr. Chapman,
I'm glad you came to cheer.
Well, I got to tell you, you the latest mother. Let me say it respectfully. You damn near missed dinner. If Big Mo was here, she would have told your ass, you got to wait till everybody else finish eating till you get your damn plate, sir.
The table scraps would have been my meal, bro. The table scraps would have been my meal. I would have pieced together a masterpiece.
I say that respectfully.
Hey, respectfully, I received it. I received that ish respectfully.
I received that ish respectfully. Much love and respect. Give me your last words, sir.
My last words is this, bro. Whether tested in the ring or tested by the VADA, that Mickey freaking need to get back up in there and prove himself. I like that plan B statement, dog, because we know that when we go to the secular life and plan B happens, what does that mean? That means somebody about to get the F up out of here. So I think we need to set the ring fight up with Roach so he can get that plan B. Then set it up with Shakur so he can get that plan B. Then set it up with T.O. so he can get that plan B. Set it up with Loma, he can get that plan B. All the way up to Devin Haney, big ass, so he can get that Mickey freaky plan B. I just want to see the fights, and respectfully, I say that.
Good. Well, we just gonna tell you real quick. According to Tank Davis,
damn. It's a bunch of bull.
That's what I heard.
Got my hair done 2 days ago.
Oh, you want that?
Oh my God! I just got my hair done 2 days ago, and she put grease in my shit, so the shit was like, you know, like when you sweating and things like that, and the grease come in my face. It burnt my eyes type shit. Damn, why y'all
like
doing
this.
like I'm saying bullshit. Like, this is real facts. Come on, man. I just got my hair done 2 days ago.
Swing the Phoenix Guard!
I just got my hair done 2 days ago. I just got my hair done. And she picked grease in my shit. I just got my hair done 2 days ago. I just got my hair done. I just got my hair done. I just got my hair done 2 days ago. I just got my hair done. And she picked grease in my shit. I just got my hair done. 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 Why y'all bored like I'm that bullshit? Like, this is real facts. Like, this is real facts. Why y'all bored like I'm that bullshit? Like, this is real facts. It burnt my eyes. Like, this is real facts. I just got my hair done 2 days ago.
All right, my bad. I'm out of order.
Nah, you not out of order. That's type-ish, baby. I like that type-ish.
Hey, much love, Mr. Chapman. I appreciate all the respect and the love and the support that you give, man. And we'll do it again, sir.
Amen to that, man. Y'all have a good night, man. Enjoy the day that you guys have been having and the day that hopefully we get tomorrow, man. And I'll be seeing you later.
All right. Much love, bro. Hey, I got to go to my brother straight out of Alaska. I got to tell y'all, tomorrow, we will be live tomorrow. We got the political show tomorrow. We will be talking politics. We will also be talking, and shout out to my brother Cash, sent me a fantastic video. We're going to be talking newly found. And when I say newly, I mean within the last 10 years, ancient sites, the different tepes, that's what I like to call them, the different tepes of the world. We'll be listening to some great conversation on where these sites came from, some of the what's been found at these sites, some of the stones and the all this. Y'all know I love these type of things, and I will tell you, Cash, my brother is much more knowledgeable at it, but hey, I'm always willing to learn. And my brother shoot me a video, and I'm like, damn, it's a 3-hour video, Cash, damn. But then I end up getting into it and always learn something from it. Cash, tomorrow we will be rocking on those topics. Give me your last words, brother.
Nah, salute to everybody that was on the panel. Salute to everybody that's on the panel right now. Yeah, if you're interested in knowing the truth about our past, then shit, tomorrow.
I call them conspiracy theories, but the more and more I look at it, the harder it is for me to say it's a conspiracy. I'm just telling the truth.
Yeah,
and I tell Cash, when he sent me, I'm like, bro, he know I'm trying to debunk this. I'm trying to go, and I'm like, man, this is crazy work right here. Like, here, go ahead, Cash. My bad.
Nah, I'm just saying this one is gonna be hard for anyone to debate or debunk, really. But yeah, that's all I got. Check y'all next time.
Hey, tomorrow we will have that show, and like I said, political and quote unquote conspiracy theory. It ain't really conspiracies. It's a lot of what they used to call conspiracies. But hey, Scholar, you're going live. I just realized. I believe. Are you simulcasting with me?
Yeah.
Bro, I had no clue, bro. But I appreciate it, and that's love, bro. That's love. So let the people know where they can find you, what you got going, and I'm gonna pull up on you in a few minutes, man.
Hey, you can find me at the after party. Shit, we don't do no Diddy parties over here. We only do out of order promotion parties. You know what I mean?
Out of order promotions, man.
But hey, Dub is the funniest dude alive, bro. That's why Dub fuck with me, because I got patience. He know he crazy, this motherfucker. He know, I don't take nothing he do to heart. One day Dub said, man, Scott, shut the fuck. I was like, whoa, Dub. You right. I'm out of order. You right, Scott, and I'm out of order. And at the end of the day, you might be right. And that's been our relationship from the beginning, man. This dude is fucking hilarious. I said, Dub, why you keep cutting me off? Motherfucker, you long-winded? I'm like, Dub, I'm long-winded? Dub is the funniest. He said, well, Scholar, I got this show, so I can be long-winded. And you know what? I couldn't even argue with him, man. He absolutely 100% right. That's his name on the logo. Hey, 2025, I hope he make fucking $5,000 to $10,000 based off YouTube alone. Shit, if not more. But I say this, Bella, you're very knowledgeable too. Sister, don't let them run you off with they fandom when what they was doing that shit earlier.
Oh, we
Because
ain't
you
gonna let
knowledgeable.
that happen. We ain't letting none of that happen.
You're knowledgeable. This is a great conversation, man. I'm gonna pull up for the conspiracy, but I'm gonna be there to learn, brother. That ain't really my expertise. I'm the skeptical one normally, saying I don't want to rub nobody the wrong way. So I'll be there to learn. But Ryan Garcia, man, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna send a game plan to Rolly. I don't know if Rolly know how to use the internet because he's so Neanderthal brained that he might not get the concept of what I'm trying to tell him to do. But I wish all the bad thing. That's the only dude I ever wish bad for is Ryan Garcia. I feel like because he gonna do whatever he wants to and be rewarded for it, whether it be the Bohemian Grove, Victor Conte, take Osterine. How you take Osterine and the guy that you cheated ends up being the joke? Like that don't even make any sense.
It's so backwards.
And then not only that, Dub, you remember all the nigga George Floyd was a nigga and the nigga got what he deserved. All this old crazy shit he was tweeting. I ain't forgot none of that shit. Everybody else might forget because entertainment make people forget. I don't forget. I remember everything. And I wish all the bad things for Ryan Garcia. That's my closing statement.
Hey, much love and respect. Y'all go check Scholar out, man. Scholar do a hell of a job over there. And hey, I'm gonna be pulling up in a few minutes. I don't know. Hey, if I fall asleep on your Scholar, it is what it is. You know what it is, man.
All right, Scholar.
I gotta do things the right way. I got my sister, and I gotta tell you, Bill. I gotta tell you. I love what you did earlier. I love what you did when you went back into. You said, you ain't explained it all, man. Let me show you exactly how to do this. I ain't mad at you. I appreciate it. Hey, that's why we rock with you over here, man. Sis, give me your last words.
Dubs, great show. I just, these panels, it's specifically the Dub Right Side show is so great because there's usually like a diversity of perspective and you can always learn something about someone's perspective, or it's just really, it's a good like mix. It's usually a good flow to the show, and this was a good one. You had some really good topics. And so, yeah, just final words. I still can't believe we got back into the Errol Spence conversation today.
Did you see that happen?
But it was insane.
I didn't even expect it.
I didn't
expect it.
The lies and excuses. It was bad. But anyway, I won't go back into it. Good conversation about the lightweight division. And then, of course, just the conversations we were getting into about the Hall of Fame and then also like cheating in boxing, and just remembering like if you understand the history of boxing, you'll understand that the black fighters, like black American fighters, were usually vilified, lied on. Go back to like the early 1900s. There were so many fights that like black fighters actually won, but the newspapers recorded that they were actually losses or draws, or you know what I mean? So I hope that we as people can see that like history usually evolves, and sometimes it changes, sometimes it stays the same. And hopefully, yeah, we just as a people actually support, boxing, support, black boxers, but also support those who are doing, the heavy lifting and are actually, care about accolades and care about driving the sport forward. So, yeah.
Hey, Bella, I gotta tell you, Matt, you're special. You're special in the sport, and I love hearing your opinion. I love how you go back and you be like, "Hey, damn, what y'all talking about? Let me pull this up right." And you'll have it. You have that motherfucker on, respectfully, of course. You have it on go. So, man, I really respect that and love having you on and cooking the way you cook, sis. And so, man, you're always welcome over here. And hey, I can't complain, man. Have a good night, and thank you for everything you do for the show.
Yep, you as well. Great show, Dub.
Hey, much love and respect. Much love and respect. Man, we had a hell of a show tonight. And sometimes I gotta tell y'all, the topics take you. You don't always know. You set it up in your mind to kind of go certain places with the show, but the topics don't always take you there. But just having the people interact, and I think that's what it's really about. It's about the interaction. It's about us being respectful of each other, mindful of letting everybody get their points off because, like, hey, we can all learn something from each other. None of us is correct about every fucking topic. None of us. But at the end of the day, being able to listen and allowing for, instead of it being an argument, allowing it to be a discussion. That's always what we focus on over here. You know what I'm saying? So I love a good discussion, but damn it, I argue with the best of them. That's why I be telling y'all, don't get me started, because I argue with your motherfucking ass. And next thing you know, the show ain't a show no more. And then I'm looking crazy. But hey, man, I appreciate everybody who came through. JL, respectfully, my brother, you always welcome over here. I appreciate you coming through tonight, man. Much love and respect to my brother JL. You know what I'm saying? Let me check the comments real quick. Echo in the building. Salute to Echo. Much love and respect, brother. Much love and respect. My brother Texas G is in the building. Salute to Texas G. The Scholar was in the building. Always doing a hell of a job with conversation, man. Always respectful. I don't know who this is. I gotta say it. This gotta be the ultimate troll because he got my two favorite sayings in this motherfucker. I gotta give him respectfully out of order, man. Respectfully out of order. I almost started a show called Respectfully Out of Order. I'm glad I pulled it back because, but shout out to Respectfully Out of Order. Balling out mixtape. Hold on, balling out mixtape fire. Shout out to balling out mixtape. The chairman was in the building. You understand what I'm saying? I can't go through everybody, but man, we had a hell of fire panel. Great guests. You know what I'm saying? Man, just a lot of love being shown, and I really appreciate it. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Thank y'all for coming through. Thank y'all for respecting the show. You know what I'm saying? And not being out of order, as I would like to say. I think this is one of the best shows, and we're going to continue to get better. We're going to continue to get better because that's what we do over here, and that's our job. So, man, just know, when y'all over here, man, you're rocking on the right side. Salute, fam.
You can't fight the power of Gervonta Tank Davis. What a scintillating display. Well, you question Deontay Wilder's power. The proof is in the banana pudding as he just turned the lights out.
Cool boy, Stephen Fulton Jr.
Express is a runaway train.
Ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada.